Is everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Last time on Landscape of Fear. The party surfaced from the deep slated mines torn and tattered, with Torin rescued from the thrall of the Balhaneth and Kopesh's new blessed wings. We follow our party back down the mountain to lick their wounds. However, their traveled path was interrupted by an unexpected presence. Kalsif and his personal guards stand in their way. He claimed to have been summoned by Revius, yet asked after their missing from sight Tegan from her warrant posters. After some inquiry, he lets on about his suspicions of Tegan's involvement of missing persons required by the late Mayor Staladel. Fearing further blockage from their travels, TJ reveals herself and submits to a Zone of Truth spell to satisfy Kalsif's conjecture. After a bit of bickering, which may or may not be an understatement from Ashley, everyone is caught up and on the same page, armed with the plan to travel to the northern Dwarf Dozen Lakes. The party is accompanied by Torin, who has had previous dealings with the Arcanamen's Primum to map the Hagstones. But before the dawn of their day could begin, they are jolted awake by the little glass girl who had guided them some time before. The Spirit of Water, as she was referred to by the Meddlesome One, brought the party to the ruins of her home, the origin of her story and duty. She explains her relation to Taldred Staladel, now known as the anagrammatic prime wizard Taladel, and his sacrifice of his sibling urged on by dark dealings with the Forlaren. However, as discovery is made, so is an attack against Caroline, the small girl. Dark beasts and dreadful minions of smoke target the little girl, though through both planes of existence and in the glass realm. A harrowing battle ensues, and the water spirit who shepherds the lost souls of those turned glass survives with a mere 8 hit points. In a moment of slight relief, the party gathers from their battle, only to find a loose grenade pin thrown at their feet. A simulacrum is released in the form of Taldred, dropping the control stone and transporting Eleric to the Feywild alone and desolate against the true Wizard Prime, as a gate spell rips its way across the lands. Will the party have enough time to save Eleric? Can they stop their shadowy foes from ripping away their last chances at redeeming their families? Will Jake ever stop interrupting me? Who will rise and fall from this landscape of fear? I'm leaving that in, Jacob. All right.
Not bad.
No, you're okay. So the party is sort of assembled, standing before this gate. Now, you find yourself outside the ruins of Taldred's childhood home, the Wizard Prime who sacrificed his sister to bind souls to a realm so that he could create Coronite through the flesh of men and women. In this case, men and women you know, some family members, some friends. Before you is a gateway, a monstrous portal looking into a frigid kingdom unknown to you. Through the portal in which your friend has been taken against his will. Before you have a chance to act, someone yells out in the distance. Kalsif and Lenford Cravatas come rushing toward the party. Now, I'm going to give you all a moment to interact before they approach you. I'm sure you have some things that you want to discuss. So feel free to do so. But they are approaching you pretty quickly. Lenford is carrying...
Well, he's gone.
That's true. He is gone, so...
That's true.
I thought he was just separating himself so he didn't hear any of this.
Bryce is
Like, it was
full
fine.
immersion.
I thought you did that. No, I thought you did that intentionally. I really did. I thought you're like, I don't want to hear any of this.
What is that?
I closed
Headphones
the wrong
off?
window. Sorry.
Gabe's face, it was like...
Lenford is rushing the party, and he's holding a crate, like a wooden crate, in his arms. And he's a gnome, so it's not like a tremendous, like it's a big crate for him, and he's just like still panting and running. I know, gnome hate. Sorry. Kalsif Terranvice is running beside him, and he has several scrolls in his hands and a small pouch that's clinking with some vials of something.
What are Joy, yes, that's who you want to see when your friend is in danger. Your boss.
So
And we have something more important to do than this. We just lost Eleric. We gotta go get him.
I'm gonna throw this out there. What would be the worst case scenario if we didn't help Eleric? I mean,
Taladel wins.
He takes over
Does
his
he?
body, probably kills him.
Norik stays glass forever. You know, some of the bad things.
okay, what are some of the good things? I'm hearing a lot of cons here.
I guess
The
if you
good
don't-
thing
if you don't
is,
like this world, stick around. I guess. I don't know.
yes, the good things are as follow. Are you ready, Tegan? We watch the city, your brother, and our family turn to glass cornite stone. The Prime Wizard probably gets more powerful as he enters our realm from the Feywild. We become vagabonds and we move out of the city looking for a new home. Is that
Welcome
good enough?
to
guess-
Galantor 3, Vagabonds.
I
I guess Kalsif will be upset, and Silly Bitch will be glass. So I guess those are some benefits. I guess. I'm actually-
Tegan turns to Kopesh and goes, "See, this is why I keep you around, because you look at the positives, unlike somebody."
Our friend just
Anyway,
got taken.
I know. Anyway, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. We need to get this stepping. Kalsif is coming here. I don't know if we want to talk to him right now. Looks kind of pissy.
Yeah, he might think I had something to do with that.
Of course, he's going to think so. Should
Yeah.
we wait?
Hi, Kalsif.
There's my answer.
Hello. They come
Wow.
running up.
Our new mayor needs a little more exercise these days.
Quiet, you. Raise your taxes should we all survive this ordeal.
You wouldn't.
What are taxes?
We're a religious organization. We're tax free, sir. But thanks for the offer.
Not in this realm. In this realm, things make sense.
Why are you here?
Well, I saw what happened.
Oh, good.
Did you?
I've
I
been.
don't need to explain myself.
You've been scrying on the battle,
I've-
haven't you?
Yes, I've been watching Tegan. I don't trust her at all. Shut up, you, Tegan. Quiet.
I mean, no, that's fair.
That is, yeah. All right. Anyway, I've brought some supplies, and Lenford here has something to say. Lenford, he's very red in the face from huffing and puffing, but also perhaps from guilt. Says, I've been keeping this. I didn't trust you with it. And he
Who?
hands the box to Revius.
Okay.
On the side of it is stamped a name, Aldor.
Aldor?
Yeah. Your father.
Okay. Why do you have this? Did you send a package? Were you stealing my mail?
No, well, he sent it to the Tau, and I had to go through the various checks to make sure that it was fine.
You stole my mail.
No, I held it.
You know that's a crime, right?
Not in this realm.
Not to say not in this.
It makes sense in this realm.
Still fantasy, you fucks.
I opened it. I opened it.
Okay.
Sorry.
You pry open the box. Inside, there's like a little bit of hay on the bottom, and you know the things on top of like power lines, or it looks like the coils, kind of.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Sure. I don't actually know
Yes.
what they're called in real life.
I think that's fair.
He's right.
It's basically the Transformers. It's this small portion of coils, and it's inscribed on the bottom is Cordelia Coils. Seems like it's an invention from your father, and he sent it to you some time ago.
Oh, that's just mean. He took my mail. I'm upset about this.
What does it do?
Yeah, can I do a check to try and see what it's for?
You can. Make a tinkering check.
Oh.
Hope it doesn't blow up.
Goodbye, D8. I hope I don't need you.
We know they were in D&D when that happened.
A check is plus my proficiency, right?
Correct.
Virtual check, I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not great.
That's
Well,
okay.
it's not good at all. It's a 4 with a nat 1.
Oof. You haven't seen your father's work in some time. Lenford watches you quizzically for a moment and then says, well, here, look at this part. And he sort of helps you navigate it a little bit. It appears that they can... You've seen something similar. There's something on the top of the Academium Ens Primum that looks similar, but it's different. That looks just like a lightning rod almost. This looks like a series of coils in a similar fashion, just relying on less magic and more technology. In this event, you think that these could charge up with incredible electrical energy.
I'm a Ghostbusters now.
I
Sorry, I'm just
look-
imagining
I
strapping
look at
onto my
it.
back and like.
I look at it.
meow.
And I frowned and said, that would have came in handy in that fucking tower. If we had not had your mail stolen, right? I look over at Linford.
Now is not the time for bickering.
People's arrest.
You're right, though. We've got a friend in there. You got to go in that gate.
We figured as much. So, Kalsif
Are
has
you coming
something
with
for you
us?
too.
No, it's
Kalsif.
not an arrest warrant, is it? I didn't do anything.
No, it's not an arrest warrant. Kalsif turns and he reaches in and he pulls out 4 potions in crystalline vials, and they're silty. It looks almost like a magnetic sort of rush of silty gook. It's gray and shiny. It says,
Did you give us poison?
well, there are after effects. These are coronite potions.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Well, it will restore you to your most potent state.
Do you see me?
Are you
I'm
giving
always
us
in my
drugs?
potent state.
Kind of, yes.
You said after effects?
Well, you'll be very sick tomorrow.
Well, I mean, if we survive the night, I'm okay with being sick tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true. If I'm a corpse, not much point in me getting sick, huh? I
Are
might as
you
well-
coming through as well? I look at Wizard Boy. Sorry, I can't remember his name. I had a mind blank.
Alex-
Kalsif. Wizard Boy.
Wizard boy.
And
No,
in this series-
I don't plan on coming through with you. We're just giving you provisions. But Lenford did think that perhaps we could charge that coil for you on top of the Academia Ens Primum. But we would have to try and portal it to you so that you could use it. It's void of charge at the moment.
Could you
Well-
portal it to the Feywild?
We can try, but we're not sure.
We've got a friend in there who can possibly do it. I think Eleric might be able to help out with that. Just got to get to him.
I'm gonna walk up to that portal and just kind of stare at it and poke it.
Okay. Your hand goes through. You feel the cold bite of the Winter Court.
Well, anyway, Revius, do you want to hold on to that, or you want to give it to them to charge? We need to get in this portal.
I guess I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, we can find a way to charge it in there. I bet.
So you don't want us to charge it?
Well, are you sure that you can get it back?
No, but we will try.
That's incredibly not comforting at all.
I mean, if you feel that you have the resources while you're battling the Wizard Prime, then go ahead, take it with you. It's yours. It's your choice. But we'll pour
Guys.
as many lightning bolts into it as we can, if you leave it
Guys,
to
I
us.
have an idea.
Yes?
They can just give it to Cinder, and then Cinder can carry it through, and then we can kill Cinder.
Will you stop?
It's very rude of you. But we could
Well, how
try
else?
that.
How else would we be able to make sure that you get it back? I mean, I'm not gonna make sure Cinder stays safe in there.
Well, we could try and portal it to you, but again, I don't know if there's any defenses against that in there, but
Do we remember how, the intricacies of how the assassin lady was going to track down Eleric? Was it something
Yeah, with his blood.
Feywild-ish? Oh. Say, if she was still in the overworld, we could, like, be like, hey, take this thing to us and come get Eleric. Anyways, I'll give it back to them, either way.
okay.
And
Alright.
I'll say, I am counting on this.
We won't let you
It's
down.
cold in there, guys.
Just another reason I don't want to go.
Pussies.
We really need to go. Make every second we spend out here, Aleric's in more danger. We need to move.
Yes.
True.
I run in the portal with
Okay.
the potion.
Oh,
I have Aleric's potion too.
Okay.
I was gonna cheers, but go through the portal, I guess.
Revius awkwardly stands there holding up his potion. Oh.
I chug it back.
Okay. If you drink your potion, you regain all of your hit points and all of your spell slots and all of your class features.
Oh.
I'm only gonna drink mine once Eleric drinks his because I want to do it together.
Very well.
I
Aren't
don't.
you
trust
almost
it.
dead? All right.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
those
above
sweet, sweet
half.
health points.
I'm above half HP, and if I get everything back, I can cast a few spells, then drink it, and then get back to casting.
Very
So
true.
This
I'm
is
holding-
true.
I'm holding on to mine.
Okay. Excellent.
I walk through.
So that's why DMs rarely give these things out.
I'm like, I'm gonna hoard this until I absolutely do. Even when I die, I'm like, wait, there's still another battle. I'm just going to
Why do you
let
think
myself
there's a
bleed
side
out.
effect? I don't want any of you drinking Aleric's potion.
I get double sick.
Challenge
Just die on
accepted.
the spot. It's like, one's great, but two, uh-oh.
It's explosive diarrhea of the fingernails. It's like, ah. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay.
Where is Caroline in this scene? Did she zip away or?
She's in the house, probably sitting in a pile of her own sadness.
We're gonna come back for her. Don't worry.
Yeah. I guess before I walk through the portal, I'll walk over and just say, "Be strong. Be safe. We'll be back."
You too.
Wait, can she talk? Are we? Which realm are we
No,
in?
she isn't. She's glass.
Oh, she spoke to you.
Oh. Okay.
We'll say
I'll-
telepathically.
I'll
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
back through.
Okay.
Tegan dives through.
Excellent. Okay.
What?
What?
I don't know. I was expecting a map. You were looking at your screen, and I was like, "Yes."
Nope, no maps yet. The mountain that expands before the party was one to make the barrier peaks look like hills. Its ominous and craggy peaks spike outward at angles seemingly impossible. Clefts between the peaks snake like crags that plunge into the depths of the world beneath your feet. The great fortress atop the mountain sprawls, as required between those peaks, with grand arcing bridges and chiseled white towers, buffeted by howling winter blasts. One tower in particular has an eerie resemblance to the tower in the forest, but instead of a monolithic black, it stood a stark white, a fragment of ice carved into the spire. So you are all at the foothill of this grand castle in the Winter Court. The weather in general is harsh, cutting. The winds soar and sear and snap at you. The snow eddies at your feet, and other than that, as far as you can tell, you are alone. You have seen this tower before. It will be a short trek up the hills to make it to that particular tower.
We trek. Or I trek.
Okay.
I raise up my lantern, and hopefully it'll help keep a little bit of warmth as I light it, oil in it real quick, and then light it up, so I can raise it near me, keep it close to my face.
I want to do a survival check to see if I can track where Eleric went.
Okay, make a survival check, Jake. Kopesh, you do light the lantern, and it certainly does help. I mean, even though it's bright here, it is hard to see through the snow and the wind. The light does just
16.
give a nice nimbus. There's no physical track of Eleric, as you know that he was lifted up in the air and sort of ferried. But I guess you could guess on the trajectory of the way his body was moving and the fact that the towers are identical. They're sort of mirror images, but one is black and one is white. That this tower is in fact where he had gone. But of course, much like the monolithic tower back in the forest in the Weirwood, there is no entrance, there are no windows. And as you trudge up the snow, you stand before the large tower and you see no egress.
We wouldn't happen to have a sample of Eleric's blood, would we?
Do we have anything of Eleric's, honestly? I don't think so. I check my inventory. I don't have much. I look at my bag. I'm like,
That's
I
fair.
don't even have a key. I don't even have a keepsake. I kind of cry a little bit.
That is fair.
That's
If
fair.
everyone could make perception checks.
25.
Excellent.
9. Sneeze.
I think that picked up on my mic across the house.
I heard it definitely.
16.
Okay. Tegan, you were the only one to hear soft footsteps in the wintry bluster. Vil Starbinder stands behind you. The sad-looking winter Eladrin with a bow in one hand and an outstretched purse in the other says, "Those who enter here must..."
Where'd you come from?
Sorry, I forget how easily you mortals startle.
He didn't startle me.
You do have a sharp eye. Once you're here, you must pay patronage to the Queen.
How much gold does she need?
She is not in want of gold.
Of
Well,
course
what
not.
does she want?
That is for her to decide. But
That
We're just
person-
here for
that-
our friend.
no,
Yeah, we are. We're just looking for Eleric.
no portals are made without Queen Mab's permission.
So maybe
So
it's a
your
good thing.
queen allowed the Wizard Prime to have a portal?
If there is a portal, then she has willed it.
Sounds like she's a great queen.
She looks at you with a sharp eye. A soft footstep is heard from the wintry blizzard. An impossible quiet heaviness, like gravity has dampened the wind itself so that softness could be heard. Appearing from within the fury, a white leg, carven marble skin, a gray dress swirling downward in waving ecstasy, the dizzying pale drawing the eye ever inward toward the sloping crest of her shoulders. Collars bejeweled with icy fringed diamonds cinched with gossamer webs spindled up her fair neck. Her calm assured face, narrow and perfect, dewy eyes closed, and head adorned with fiery amaranth, bound with silver strands of hair, splayed in perfect repose by the winds. Queen Mab is known to you, in the pit of your stomach and in the heights of your heart. She needs no introduction, and you are filled with terror and adoration. As she opens her eyes, a steely blue against the storm's peril blaze, with azure flame, hope and despair, love and hate.
Ooh, you done fucked up!
I close my eyes and like, follows. Please give me warmth and strength right now because I hate cold. So I start like tapping my cincture for holy flame, the opposite of this cold shit.
We all just sort of innately know this is Queen Mab. She just is sort of terrifying and everything.
Yeah, it's she just has a gravity. It'd be like flying a spaceship too close to a planet's orbit. Like you can feel a pull.
I
just
will
know innately.
Oh, Revius will bow to her out of respect.
Okay.
Just do like a little.
Oh, I'm definitely not.
Absolutely. Okay. Eleric. You feel the gate spell hold, release you to the floor of an austere circular chamber, maybe 200 feet in diameter. So about 100 feet radius. This chamber is like a perfect circle, perfect dome. Now, the chill of winter is even present within this place, it seems, or perhaps it's just cold. There's no evidence that you are in the winter court anymore, and as you knew with the previous tower, it was more of a demi-plane. The ceiling is a dim and dark blackness far above, making you think that this is indeed a demi-plane. A blue inky portal with runes on its rim against the northern wall reminds you immediately of the portal in the tower back at home in the Weirwood. Atop a dais and with a throne sits a version much older of you. Trimmed graying hair, neat goatee, green eyes glinting with knowing and malice. The older wizard grins, his game having unfolded exactly as he wished. So you are on the stone floor, cold and shivering, although that is starting to fade. The wizard prime, Taladel, stands from his throne and looks down at you and says, "Well, it has been some time since I've looked upon my own face."
I will slowly stand up and say, my father.
Of a sort, yes.
I know there's at least one other like me, and it must have taken some immense effort to make me.
Indeed. Effort and, well, clever tricks. I have made many, many of you. As it happens, creating one with my potency has been challenging. If you glance around the room, you notice that there are a couple of large portals to the left and right of his dais. And then there are 3 big vats. 2 of them flanking you on the left and right, and then 1 down in the bottom corner. And they each house a shadowy figure of a humanoid in sort of green ichor.
They're like glass vats that you can kind of see through.
Yeah. Says, I know that you have questions for me. They always do. But you, Eleric, are special. It's going to take me some time to make you more malleable.
Yeah, we'll see about that. My friends are coming for me.
He...
Got a very short period of time.
Yes, your friends, if they can even get here. He hefts a golden rod that he was holding, a sort of a short staff. Looks like it's made of brass, and he levels it at you. I need a wisdom saving throw.
$13.
13. You feel the memories of yesterday being plucked from your mind. It says, it will only take perhaps a month, and soon you won't remember who you are. You won't remember your family. Your friends will never come. And in the end, I'll give you new memories and a new personality. And when the time is right, I'll pluck you like a flower from the grave.
I'm going to try very hard to focus on the memories that I care about the most to kind of try to strengthen them a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially recent memories or things that like form key aspects of my identity, just to see if I can hold on to them.
Absolutely. Even despite your best efforts beyond yesterday, perhaps you do hold those key moments, but you feel the battle yesterday with Caroline sort of slipping away, those moments of feeling like you've accomplished something with your trickery, with the major image. It's like you can feel all of these things being plucked from you. But these are just recent, fresh memories. Nothing deep, but there is certainly a panic that sets in, knowing that given enough time, he will just erase your identity.
Who am I without me? My memories. What do you want?
I want you. You're my vessel, Eleric. You're my eternal life. You think you're the first to sit here, squealing as your memories are plucked from your mind. It happened to me too. Don't worry. One day you'll be standing where I am. It's in your blood. How you handled the bullywugs. You just slew them all. The flick of your wrist. Didn't that power feel good?
That was a decision out of desperation. Now I can hardly remember it.
Desperation. Seemed more like reflex to me. Don't fear, these memories, they just cling to the core of you. That family that you call a family, those friends back on the material. You don't need them. Here, you won't age, you won't hunger. In several hundred years, you'll be more powerful than you could ever imagine. And you will be me.
Eleric is drawn at the thought of power. He's always been drawn to the thought of power, but is conflicted because of how much he values his friends and his real family who he's grown up with, as flawed as they are.
Mm-hmm. Do you say that to him? Or anything about that?
I'll say, I know that you and I have much in common. I am made from you. I've always valued powerful things. Why I found the Mage's Tower in the first place. But you'll never take away the experiences I've had. The people who love me, I know they love me.
Perhaps that is true. They do love you. But you will live so long that they will be a mere blink in an eternity. Anyway, we will continue this discussion after I make you more malleable. And with the flick of his staff, you find yourself teleported into a dungeon. And we will shift back to the other parties. All right. Let's get a music change. Nope.
What's this Western, this country Western? Let's do it. It's fantasy Western.
Oh, it's like
There-
folkish, if anything.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that I would like to bring back from the Bullywug arc, but
It certainly fits Bugle Boas.
it does. So, the party stands in the presence of Queen Mab. Vil Starbinder is quiet and drops to her knees pretty swiftly. Revius, you have done a bow, and you can see, like, you can feel her eyes upon you as soon as you do that, and it's like the pressure lifts a little bit. She eyes Kopesh and says, "Your gods do not matter here."
Oh, that's the worst thing. You can't say that to me. I as much as I can, even though I'm very intimidated, I try and throw back a pitiful glare, knowing it's weak, but I just like
Your
my chin out, stubbornly.
Your lack of obeisance. Also, you feel a lift. Seems like she respects your little.
Oh, you legitimately thought I thought she was picking me up. I got scared for a second.
No, you just feel the pressure sort of lift. Now she does take a look at the rest of the party, and then her eyes fall on Vil. And she looks back at the party and she says, "So, you seek my blessing?"
I
Guess so.
suppose.
Yeah, sure.
Well, what can you offer me? The Wizard Prime has offered me much.
What would you consider something of worth? Something that we value ourselves, or because something we value might not be what you want. I'm not sure.
Indeed. I value the things that you value the most. Time, friendship, loyalty. Will one of you offer me any of these things?
I'll step forward. If time is what you value, and we can obtain your blessing and save our friend, I will offer mine.
That will suffice. She looks eagerly at you, Kopesh. Perhaps quizzically. And then she looks down at your amulet, and she says to the rest of the party, "To the rest of you, I need something."
How about instead of Kopesh giving you his time, I just offer myself?
I wouldn't. I turn back. I snap back. No, we need you. No, come on.
After all this is over, I stay here and I become another assassin.
You wish to be a rift hunter.
If it means saving everybody, sure.
This will suffice. I will give you your first hunt. I want you to kill the forlorn Gravluts.
Oh, I can do that.
You would have done that even without your blessing. I gotta stay out the side of my mouth. I guess even Queen Mab has a while to go, huh?
Bring me her head. Sorry, his head.
Gravluts is a... Oh, I was gonna say Gravluts is a...
Is Gravluts here?
Gravluts has been serving the Wizard Prime. Against my will. She snaps a finger, and you see Vil fall, like she tries to get up from one knee, and she says, "Your time of service has come to an end. You have failed me one last time." And Vil disintegrates into ash.
Oh!
Oh, shit. What about her bow?
Her bow, her cloak, and her dagger all seem to just sort of flow into Queen Mab and dissipate.
Oh, I was gonna take all that.
I know. I was gonna say. Oh.
She notes your longing, envious stares. She says, "Perhaps the bow can be given to you early, if you are to be a hunter." And she rematerializes it and hands it to you.
Your generosity is noted and appreciated. And I bow.
Okay. She looks at each of you and she says, "Well then, Kopesh, I suppose I will allow you to offer nothing." Revius, make a perception check as she walks past the three of you.
Actually got a good roll, 19.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Ah!
She's Queen Mab.
Oh, I got a 1 last time.
Well, a 30 might have done the trick, but...
Jesus. Oh, yeah, okay. My perception of +3.
All right. Jake, the bow that you've received, there is more to it, but you are not attuned to it. Suffice it to say, it is a +2 magical bow for now.
Ooh!
All right.
Is she still here?
She sort of fades off into the mist without another word. However, left in the ashes of Vil Starbinder is a small vial of Eleric's blood.
Hey! We need that. I pick it up.
Ew. I don't want to touch it.
I pick it up. Oh, it's just blood. What are you so afraid of?
Tegan turns to Kopesh and says, "Can you bless her remains?" I mean, I actually kind of respected Vil.
Sure. So I take out my tinder box and I take out my little my offerings and I start doing this and put a little incense into the air and burn it on his remains.
Grave.
Excellent.
Remains.
Make a religion check for me, Kopesh.
I'll throw in a little bit of a corruption in there to make it a little bit more.
How many?
actually give it a little spice.
Okay. Have you tracked your corruptions? Do you know what you're at?
This is only the 3rd time I've done it.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 plus whatever
10.
corruption. So 10. And so that's 34.
Dang. All right. Kopesh, despite Queen Mab saying that you and your god meant nothing here, you can feel warmth sizzle down from the sky upon the ashes. And you see the ashes actually lift up and swirl in the winds and sort of spiral in a pillar that heads upward, piercing the sky and dissipating. You think?
Hopefully I hope she kicks it with Follows and Father Krios. That's what I think.
Yeah, you think you might have actually preserved her soul to another realm.
Yeah.
Yay!
Tegan, are you sure about this? Why? I mean, you have a brother waiting for you back home, a father, a family, and a state.
I'm not sure about anything at this point. But
I respect it.
on the bright side, it gives me the excitement that I'm constantly looking for in my life.
Yeah, now you'll be smuggling across dimensions instead of just smuggling across one realm.
I think it's more like assassinating across dimensions.
I mean, he's smuggling life across dimensions, so technically, yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Sure.
Anyway, don't we have a gassy wizard?
Don't say I never did anything. Don't say I never did anything for you guys.
You know what? For once, I'll give you this one. At least until you vanish on us.
That's gonna be the last one that you ever get from me.
Nah, I'm sure somebody's gonna ask you to hunt me down and I have to beat your ass. I'm ready for it. Anyway, don't we have you have a gassy wizard friend who's been captured? We need to go catch him.
Gassy wizard.
Yeah, he's the only one that turns
What
to
did
gas.
he eat? Tacos or something?
Probably. He loves the food court. Anyway, do we need to get in this place to go find him? You got his blood, right?
Yes, the only question now is which tower. There's a white one and a black one.
Is the blood? Can we not use the blood to figure out which one he's in? I don't know.
I suppose we could.
I don't know. That stuff is outside of my wheelhouse.
You have all seen Eleric gain entry to the Black Tower in the woods multiple times.
Oh.
So you have a general idea of where you need to go and where you need to put the blood.
Okay.
Let's go.
Imagine I'm dabbing it like cologne or something, just sort of like.
Okay, very good. You don't want to waste any of that blood.
Nope.
It's like congealed and cold from the winter court, but yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, as you
Okay,
get-
great.
you
I
get
thought
like
it
a
was
nice-
still liquidy.
It's like a nice thick goop on your finger, and you just smear it on a spot on the wall, and it does in fact open. The stones rework themselves and move and sort of unfurl and shift away to reveal that there is a portal inside. Shimmering soft blue light. There are a series of runes above them, but without Eleric, you're lost. It's all arcane mumbo jumbo.
Huh.
Would you
Where
like?
should we place ourselves in there somewhere?
At the top.
I have to find my Revius one. Go. There he is.
Are you all entering the portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We need to save our friend.
Excellent.
May as well.
So, this chamber, like the rest, seems to run to the exterior wall in a monstrous 100-foot radius. At the north wall of the chamber, a large rune-carven circular portal stands and shimmers with sickly greenish blue light. To its left and right, it is flanked by the biggest commode and bathtub you've ever seen. In the center of the large chamber, there's a 20-foot wide armchair before a gargantuan fireplace. Beyond that is a spit-roasting pig and a mammoth table. To the left of the fireplace, in the middle of the room, there's a large drain in the wall dripping with water into a frozen pool, above which several cages are filled with freezing human remains. To the right of the fireplace, there's an elevated cleft of stone upon which a mighty bed rests, and two evil-looking gargoyles look out from a perch on the stone edge. Below all the trappings of this chamber, there is a section of cells that run the entire bottom third of the chamber. They seem to be empty, aside from a glum wizard in one. Bryce, you can put Eleric in the bottom middle cell. And a forlorn halfling in the one next to it. There is...
Forlorn?
Did I say forlorn?
Mm-hmm.
You might have
No, I
said
said
forlorn.
forlorn halfling. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
I just
forlorn.
misheard. No, I was like forlorn.
Forlorn.
Good
Forlorn.
clarity, good clarity.
I was like, no, I'm going to say, well, there's a target. I was like, get him, Tegan.
Easy peasy. Okay. So, stoking the fire, bent over, you see the trousers of a man that must be 15 feet wide and 30 feet tall. You can't make out much beyond that. You just see his ass crack, which is big enough for you to jump into, poking out of those
Especially
trousers. Yeah.
TJ. Didn't you already try to grab on a gargantua's ass? You'd probably be pretty good at, replicating this.
Um,
Oh, shit, guys.
immediately entering and seeing a gigantic ass crack in front of me, I sort of reach back and I like shh, and I put a hand over Tegan's mouth and I look at Kopish and I just go, I don't think we want to get his attention.
I give you a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I'll cast with my final third level spell, Sending, since I can see that Eleric is safe.
No, you're back to full.
He
I
hasn't
haven't
drank his
drank
potion
it.
yet.
No, I
He's
haven't.
hoarding it.
I'm waiting till you drink yours. We're gonna drink it together because I'm not going into combat with you. We're both gonna be fucked up.
Oh my god.
I use my last third level spell to send a Sending to you.
Gonna take an action to drink that and you guys will be down by the time combat starts.
I'm ready for it. So I
No.
use my Sending spell to send to Eleric, say, hey, we have entered the tower. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? We are going to bust you out, but this guy is here. I'll give a quick signal.
I can respond.
Yes. You got 25 words to respond to me.
Oh, that's a lot, actually.
Yes.
I'm trapped in a cell with a giant guarding. Teleported here. Don't know where Taladell is. I'm okay.
You got 7 more words if you want to use them.
Let's
All right. So,
got across.
all right. So I lean
Glad you're
over
here.
to I lean over to everybody else. It's okay. Taladell's not in the room. You got teleported directly into this cage. So the only guy in here is this ass crack
Bones and blood,
guy.
feet and heads, severed flesh.
Mm-hmm.
He lifts his head up and stretches after stoking the fire. You can see he's bald. He has a large headband that is sewn into his head.
Ooh.
That's pretty disgusting.
Well, this food will be delicious. And he sort of walks around the other side of the fire. It's a fireplace in the center, so it's like you can actually see through the flames a little bit, and you see his feet on the other side as he starts to carve chunks of pig, and it smells so good. And you just see the halfling, the forlorn halfling, in the other chamber, sort of, it's Palace. He's just banging his head on the iron. He says, "Please give me a piece, you oaf!" And you see the gargoyles on the perch shift and say, "Shut the fuck up, prisoner!"
Oh, that's great.
The prisoners. This place sucks. This is terrible.
Is the halfling by any chance Pal Zion?
He is, yeah.
It is. I let my hand go from TJ's blabbering mouth. And... well, can I look around the room to see if there's a key, like, hanging off of his belt or somewhere on a table?
Make a perception check. I'd love pig roast.
6.
6. You see nothing.
Can I try using any magic, or do I have any items on me?
You certainly can try. Your items are all on you.
Can I try just like snapping my fingers and seeing if I can just generate any fire in my hand?
Nothing happens.
Can I stealth my way over to Pal Zion?
Sure. You do have to walk right past him in a well-lit cavern.
Yeah, there's also gargoyles, which I'm guessing will go off. Revius will sort of point, like, around the room since it's circular and be like, maybe we go this way, guys. Towards the toilet, unfortunately, but away from the gargoyles.
I lean over. Do you need assistance sneaking?
I mean, maybe.
I've got a silent spell, and I can definitely.
To be fair, this entire room is made for a giant, and I am half the size of normal.
I don't know. I mean, I'm giant compared to a roach, but I still see those things crawling across the ground.
Egan, assassin.
What?
Oh shit! Uh-oh.
What?
I'm not saying out loud. I'm just saying, Tegan, you're an assassin. You got this.
Yeah. You want me to cast silence?
Yeah, cast silence.
Where are the? So 2 and 3 are where the gargoyles are, right?
There's a 1 also.
There's one over here.
Can't hit all of them. One of them is going to hear you. Shit.
You could always do 2 and 3 and just try to circumvent them. Circumvent one.
Make your stealth check.
Well, I got 20.
Okay. You do, in fact, sneak across the chamber. You
Wait,
wait.
way too fucking far. Never mind.
You wait for the Cyclops to take a bite of pig, and he closes his eye, and he's just, oh, it's so good. And you sneak
Do
past.
I see the padlock or anything that he's locked in?
Make a perception check.
Oh,
22.
Excellent. Okay, so you sneak past the Cyclops, and as you do so, you slither your way over, and you notice you can look through the portcullis and see Eleric, and then you can hop over to the next one where Palace is if you want, and you can look
I
in
saw
and see
Eleric
him.
run up to the bar cage. He's like, hey.
You just hear the noshing sounds from the Cyclops. As you run past, you see there's no indication that there are padlocks, that these are physically operating machines, but you do see a few more things about the Cyclops. You see that he has a crystal sewn into his forehead, and he has a series of stones sewn into like his flesh on his arm. You think that maybe those operate the prison. Pig, 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 get into my belly.
Okay. Well. Palace.
Oh. Hey.
Do you know anything about what's going on here? Like, how long have you been here, bro?
I've been here for, what I gather is probably a couple of days. I've just been watching that asshole eat delicious food. I'm not even hungry here. I don't need the sleep. It sucks.
So, have you been just locked in this cage the entire time?
Yeah. I don't sleep. I don't shit. I don't eat. I just sit. I just sit forever. Sorry, I sit forever. I don't even know why he has a fucking toilet.
Well, I'm gonna find a way to get you out. But I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that Cyclops and all his magical bejeweled stuff.
The way I see it, I've talked to him a little bit. His name is Galant. He has a headband of intellect sewn into his noggin. If you could tear it out, he'd be dumb again.
What if I just break the jewel?
You know, Tegan, when you've got a key to a door, do you snap the key in half?
You know who you're talking to, right?
I am going to be in this cell for an eternity. I don't have time to be polite.
I'm just saying, I like to use brute force when I can.
That's true. I think we need a subtle hand. Why don't you go talk to your other friends?
Fair enough.
He's quite
Oh,
personable.
I haven't used the skeleton key.
You're welcome. Although there's no
Thanks.
padlock, so...
Yeah. But it might work on... Gallant?
Gallant?
I just got that name and I forgot
What are
it.
you gonna do? Shove it up his ass?
Hey-o.
What are you gonna do?
It's not that kind of campaign.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attempt to sneak back to my party.
Pig, 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 delicious pig, get into my belly. Make your stealth check.
23.
Okay, yeah, you sneak back around.
Where? I whispered to Revius, what the hell?
Hi!
Can we hide by, like, the bathtub or
Let's
something?
do that. Let's do that.
I want to hide behind something. There's just not a lot around here.
Sure, you can all make it over to the bathtub, but I will want stealth checks. To be fair, that's probably overdue, so don't take this like that
Yeah.
action is the reason you're getting a check.
Come on! Stop being that.
We play with real dice here, folks. Ashley proves it every week.
I rolled an 8
Oof.
because I'm wearing heavy shit.
An 8.
And this is why I never take you guys on heists anymore.
Clang, 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 clang.
What'd you roll, Revius?
Was this 6? No, wait, that's my perception. Sorry, stealth is 18.
Excellent. At the first clunk of a heavy boot from Kopesh, you hear Palace Zion go, "Oh, my stomach! Oh, it hurts so bad!" And Gallant looks up and says, What? I need another stealth check from you, Kopesh, as Palace grants you advantage with the help action.
Yeah. Oh man, but I have natural disadvantage, so it's just a roll.
Yeah, just roll once more.
Can I do
That's a 5.
Flash of Genius?
Bash.
Oh.
It's a 5. You just see Palace roll his eyes, and he's just like, they're fucking hopeless. And Gallant looks at him, "Sneaky bastard!" And he looks back at the party. "You there, halt!" And he comes thumping over. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
I mean, I got a 23.
You're welcome to have like dove into the toilet and hid.
I'm the only one that's looking like frozen. Like, I wave. Hey, I'm new here.
Okay, well, we will say that he only sees you, Kopesh. Everyone else has made it behind something.
Okay, yeah, I'll move.
Okay.
forward.
I have a question.
Yes.
While this is happening, can I do a perception check to see if I can see where this headband kind of meets in the back of his head?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we'll let it slide as a perception check.
What else do you want me to do?
Nothing. That's it.
Okay.
I was thinking there might have been some other good ones to do as well, but
21.
21. Okay. You think it's pretty evenly sutured in, but like maybe if you were to slash at it a couple times with a knife, if you could get up on his shoulders, you might be able to yank it off. Think team effort.
I was gonna try
probably.
to shoot it off.
Yeah, that'd be pretty tough.
So I walk forward. Hi, I'm new here.
Well then, why aren't you? Wait, are you a visitor? Or
Why, yes. I was invited in.
That's true. Usually he does request or demand that you get teleported right into your cell. Be a shame to have to put you in with the Oblex. He's not very nice.
They're not very nice? What does that mean? Are they violent?
Shape-shifting ooze. They steal your memories. Nasty stuff.
Oh, that's pretty nasty, yeah.
Make a deception check, Kopesh.
Jesus.
Fuck, I'm not good at this. I roll another 5.
We bring back the God Council.
Over here, you can tell I'm not very good at lying.
He narrows his eyes, and one of the gargoyles in the back says, "He's lying! He's a lying piece of shit! You're an idiot too, you stupid Cyclops!"
I'm not a piece of shit, I'm a gnome.
Your mother's a piece of shit.
What was that?
And now calm down, everybody. Calm down.
You bring your rocky ass over here and say that.
Nope. Stop. That's what that's their nature. They're just assholes. All right.
Yeah.
Now, you get one more chance to tell me the truth, or I start throwing you all in jail. I mean you, because you're the only one I see.
Okay, Tegan comes out and she goes,
No, you idiot, get back!
There's no need for that. The queen just came and had us. The queen sent us to make sure that everything is in tip-top shape for the Wizard Prime and his conquest.
Make a deception check.
I hope you're
Tegan.
better at this than I am, because I'm sitting there sweating.
That was a 7.
Roll for initiative.
I still had an opportunity. No, but I still had an opportunity to tell the truth. You didn't give me a chance to tell the truth. That's unfair.
TJ took it away.
Unfair.
I will
To be
say.
fair, I was on fire with my rolls for a while.
True. I will say that this is not specifically meant to be a traditional combat, although it can be. You can kill Galant or fight him, or you can attempt a skill challenge to attempt to basically accost him and tear his headband off.
Let's do that. We did it with Gargantua. We can do it with this guy.
Yeah,
Hopefully
with
my teammates don't
Gargantuan,
fuck it up
we
this time.
blew up a
You blew
pond.
the lake, you threw bombs that missed, and you grabbed ass. So hopefully my teammates can like.
I was trying to save you still.
I was
Oh,
going
I
to
guess
say,
I should roll
Eleric, if you
initiative.
want, you can probably like do a help action or shout or distract or something.
Oh, sounds good.
You might want to step back from your cage. I will scream that on my turn. I got an 11.
Okay. Excellent. Revius, it's your turn first. You see that things are going very poorly. A gargoyle shouts out,
Kill him! Kill them! Kill both of them! They're liars!
Can I get behind the tub? Like, can I
I
squeeze
just
through there?
kind of assumed you were behind it.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
in it.
That's fair. If let's see, I'll go behind the tub and like through over here. Does it seem like the gargoyles are moving, or they can like
No.
get off their perch? No. Okay, great. That means I can get behind him. That is 25. Not that I don't doubt that he's gonna see me and kill me.
25 on your stealth?
No, on my movement. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm just measuring the movement out.
So you're moving.
Yeah, sorry.
Is there an action that you'd like to do?
Hang on. My thing isn't working. Albert's being stupid.
It's a very big file, unfortunately, for the map. So it's going to be a little laggy.
Okay, I can only move to over here.
Okay.
I'm going to... I mean, I guess we're fighting this guy, right?
I believe it's a skill challenge to attempt to get the headband off of him.
Okay. I don't know what to do then. Oh. Sorry, I'm reading a spell, and it doesn't do what I thought it would do. Oh, actually it does. Okay, I'm gonna cast, Web
Okay.
on him. It is a 20-foot cube.
Excellent.
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, he's restrained, so hopefully, but to help the others, I guess.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
He fails. He is restrained.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done. Next in the initiative, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eleric,
Can't really
it
do
is your
anything
turn.
else.
That's okay.
Can I fill my lungs with air and then yell for someone to hit his left ankle? It's his weak ankle that I've observed as I've seen him walk around.
Okay. Excellent. You will grant advantage to the next contest or attack roll.
Okay.
All right. Actually, I'm going to move the web a little bit so it's in squares.
Yeah.
You're welcome to move it around a little bit more if you want, but... Okay, Kopesh, it is your turn.
All right, I would like to use my daily cast of non-spell slot Misty Step to teleport on top of his head.
Excellent. You do so. No check required. You are atop his head with a bonus action.
Now I'm going to take out my dagger and start scraping at the back of the headband.
Okay.
And see if I can cut it off. I'm just like, ah!
Make an attack roll. You can either choose to use Bryce's advantage or leave it for someone else.
Oh, I'll leave it for somebody else because I am not very good at attacking.
Okay. Suddenly the gnome disappears in a poof of fog, reappearing on top of the Cyclops' head, starts stabbing violently at him.
19 to hit.
Excellent. You cut half.
Roll.
You slash twice quickly and cut half the headband away. It starts to like droop around him. Around his head.
Hurry! I scream.
All right, Tegan. It's your turn, and then it's the Cyclops' turn.
All right, I'm going to hit his left ankle with an attack roll.
Okay. You've got advantage on this.
Thankfully, somebody paid attention to the way this guy walked.
19.
Excellent. He falls over as you... Are you slashing his ankle with like a dagger?
Yep, with the dagger.
Yeah, you just run it right across like his Achilles, and he falls down into the web, and the webs sort of wrap around him as
Wait,
the
he
gnome...
falls down? What about me? What happens to me?
Make a dexterity
No!
saving throw.
buddy.
No,
Kopesh.
no.
Oh, thank God. I rolled a 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
You remain atop his head.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to attempt to slash at the headband.
Okay. Make your attack.
It's an 11.
You have advantage. He is restrained by the webs.
Huzzah!
Hey.
It's a nat 20!
Nat 20!
Hey.
The Cyclops topples to the ground. You dart over him, slashing the other side of the helm. The headband of intellect falls down on the ground beside him. Yeah, it was soft music before. That's my fault. You guys have succeeded. He didn't even get a turn. You see his eyes sort of scrunch closed a bit. What doing here?
Just leaving. As I'm still holding on to him. We're
We
leaving.
need to go. We need to get our friends.
Friends?
Open gate.
You friends?
We
Yes.
friends.
Yes, we friends.
Oh!
I pulled out a ration.
Why wrap
I put the headband.
web?
I put the headband around my waist like a heavyweight belt.
Nice.
Sweet. It's like covered in blood and
Ew.
like Cyclops skin.
Wait, he asked why covered in web. I don't have an answer for that. Revius, this is yours.
Get web off!
Okay, 1 second. We'll get the web off, but you have to promise to behave.
He takes a deep breath. Oh, I smell pig.
Yes, there was pig. You got too excited and we had to make sure that dinner was done before you ate it.
Oh, yes. Happens times.
Yes.
Food.
I believe he can try and make a strength check. Oh, it's concentration. I just let them go.
Ow,
and-
free! He jumps up and starts limping towards the pig.
Yeah. All right. I figured as much.
Hey, can you get our friends out, please?
You
have-
friends!
You have to. You have the belt now.
No.
I point to the cage. They friends. Friends too.
Why
I point at
trapped?
Bad men.
They're bad?
No.
Oh.
Other. They're good.
Good friends. They
Ha.
sleepy. Wake them up.
Oh.
Tegan, use the fucking belt.
Pig!
Just let him.
Can I use the belt to open it up?
No,
to
you,
open up the cages.
you like
Can I-
slap the bloody belt against the portcullis. You gather it's the gems in his hand.
Slam hand. High five. I raise up my hand like this. That guy jumps off him, but it won't move at the last minute.
He comes barreling towards you. This 20-foot tall creature just thump, 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 thump. High
raising my
five! Make a dexterity
I'm gonna
saving throw.
That's what I was gonna try to do.
I yell at
He's
Eleric.
gonna
Back
block
up!
it. It's against the stone or my face. That's probably my face. That's a 13.
You duck halfway out of the way, and he like squeezes you against the wall and slams his hand against the portcullis. It's uncomfortable. You're pinned in there between like fat belly and some pig grease that's dribbling down off of his very large man breast. But he does slam the portcullis, and it does open. Eleric, you are free.
Zion.
Ah!
You'll have to find a way to get him to do it again. To
How
free
long have I
Palace.
been down here?
Only a couple hours, probably.
Okay.
How much did that hurt me?
I'm not gonna bother because you're just gonna heal up.
I want some
You
of
don't
that.
know that.
Okay.
That looks like fun.
Ooh.
Give me some of that action.
Okay. He comes charging over to you. It's not very far, but he comes hurtling towards you. I need a dexterity saving throw if you're going to attempt the same maneuver.
Yep, I got
So
20.
you're in a corner too.
Okay. You sneak out completely, and he slams into the wall. Oh, no high five. But
Gotcha.
the portcullis slides open. He slumps to the ground, despondent, sad.
Oh, it was just a joke, buddy.
Mean friend.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for coming. First off, where are we? I just was teleported directly into this tower. Are we in another demiplane?
We're in the winter court. Oh, hey, by the way, bro, here. And I unwrap the heavyweight belt and throw it over to Eleric.
Oh,
Ew.
thank
It's
you.
disgusting.
Thanks.
So it was a heavyweight for you, but for Eleric, it's just a regular size. Like, oh.
If you attune to it, it will readjust itself, but that will take a long rest.
Okay. Actually, it won't actually help me because my intelligence is higher than that, but it could help someone else.
Be good for Revius.
Hey, could you come over here?
Intelligence?
Could somebody help
Yeah.
me up?
Opesh, Revius, Tegan, I'm so happy to see you guys.
Can you drink this? It'll give you your spells back. As I'm lying on the ground, it's like, ow. I hand you that great silk-like potion. Get your spells back.
Yeah, gladly. Can you cast magic out here?
You can.
Can I try to snap my fingers
Yeah.
again?
Yep.
Oh, what a relief.
Oh, God.
In the time that I've been here, is there a way to check whether it's possible that Taldred has like eyes here that he can see what's going on?
Well, he's got gargoyles. They're kind of dicks.
We're going to tell on you as soon as we can. Fuckfaces.
To who?
Everyone we get a chance to.
Well, you're sort of trapped in here the way I see it, so... Liars.
When the Wizard Prime puts you in a cage, we're going to make fun of you and mock you for eternity.
Sure.
Let me tell you about the tale of Silly Bitch.
You're a silly bitch.
I pull out my bow and
I
just,
say they, I
and
say
just
not
like
you.
and just like shoot at it.
Let's not be hasty.
How do we get the top? Anyway, I'm gonna drink my potion now.
Okay. You drink your
I feel
potions.
bad for the poor bastard, the Cyclops. I tried to usher him over to Pig and be like, this will make you feel better, buddy.
Pig.
Pig, eat all of the pig you want.
So greasy and good.
Yes, and afterwards you should probably take a nap.
Okay.
Well. Plan, guys?
I don't know. Galdred has a golden rod that he can remove my memories. I think it's not that he lives forever or wants to extend his life, that he simply creates the next version of himself. I still don't know what his plan is besides living longer.
Well, we're about to end his plan today.
Even
Yeah,
now, I
silly.
can barely remember the combat yesterday.
We can get it back if we get the rod back, right?
Perhaps, or maybe the memory's gone forever.
I doubt that. Even if it is, we'll form new memories every day of our lives. I smile,
Well, at the very least, we can,
even though I smell like gargoyle breast. Let's look. Or sorry, Cyclops.
gargoyle.
Yeah, sorry, gargoyles are bitches. I'm just mad at them.
Worst comes to worst, we break it and see if that helps.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Only question is, how do we get to him?
I don't see any stairs in this place.
Yeah, in the past 2 hours or so, have I seen any comings and goings or anything?
No, but the portal in the back on the north end of the chamber, you recognize it as the same portal from the Black Tower.
Okay.
You think you can power it with your blood, perhaps?
Okay.
Gross.
It's not very sanitary for sure.
Yeah, I better say, it's a good thing there's not fantasy syphilis.
Well,
Easy,
maybe there
will
is
he be coming
now.
along?
Well,
Oh yeah.
maybe I'll try and escape here with Gallant. Kind of happy with a new lease on life. I don't know if I want to go do battle with a wizard prime.
At the very least, can you
That's-
take care of these gargoyles when you're free? They're kind of getting on my nerves.
Oh, I can do that.
Then that's fair enough for me.
He starts to break a leg off of a table.
Oh no. Can I go up to the platform real quick?
Sure.
And check out that dresser.
Yeah, it's got a lot of giant clothes, like big hankies, creature comforts, a deck of gigantic playing cards.
Huh. Okay.
What
Curiosity
What are you looking at?
the dresser up here.
Oh.
Just to see if there was anything in it other than clothes.
You say you see anything? What's in there?
Really big underwear. Do you need a pair, Kopesh?
Silk.
Ooh.
That's not me. They're too big.
Guys, I don't mean to be like negative, but that was way too easy. Does anyone else think that this might have been part of
A trap?
Tal'Dal's plan?
Of course this is. We're in this realm that we've been gated into. Everything I feel like is playing into his hand until we kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in his place full of traps and people that he's bound.
He seems not worried about you.
I figured.
Only thing left to do is to move forward.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I am an assassin now, so.
Yeah, let's go and shoot him. I'm tired of this guy.
What do you mean?
Let's go do that.
You've been an assassin.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
Yeah.
walk and talk, guys. Let's go towards the portal.
Eleric, let's not worry about it until we're done with this. I'll fill you in later.
Sure. Hey, are reinforcements coming?
Oh yeah,
Reinforcements?
Kalsif is gonna
Yeah,
bring the
Kalsif's
entire
on our
town.
side. Yeah, Kalsif said he's going to help us.
Okay.
As much as his word is worth.
Make an
I mean,
insight.
Yeah.
We didn't vote for him. No! Can I fight that against deception? Can I do
Sure.
deception
Yeah,
versus
yeah.
insight? I was like, yeah, Kalsif said.
Oh, I was being sarcastic.
Oh, I wasn't. I was lying. I rolled a 16.
Okay.
I'm very deceptive. Anyway, now that we know that Kalsif's coming, let's go upstairs. Or teleport up.
Look, I can tell you about the room that I was in when he first brought me here. There were some large crystalline vats filled with more copies. I couldn't tell if they were copies of me, but he's growing some creatures in there.
Was it like those things that we saw in the tower? Those like little thingies that had stuff in them?
Similar, but massive.
Were they by any chance Oblex?
I don't know. There were three vessels, 3 vats.
Well, after we take care of Taladel, then maybe you have some new brothers.
Or, maybe we kill them so
I don't think they've
the
done
Wizard
anything.
Prime can
That's
escape.
kind of mean. I don't think maybe we'll have some
Taladel's
new...
bloodline needs to end.
All right, this is getting a little morbid. How about we take care of Taladel first, and we can figure that out part second, right?
Assuming he doesn't use them against us, sure.
All right. You approach
Let's go.
the portal.
Can I investigate it?
Sure. Make an investigation check. The portal seems to be pre-dialed. It
16.
it shifts and a rune above it locks into place. Feels very much so like you are being funneled.
Speed dial number 1.
You might be able to combat it by dropping your highest level spell slot into it, but it's not foolproof.
What are we trying to do to power these things?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems that he's drawing us toward him, or wherever this is going. It's fixed.
He's trying to weaken us before we even get there, huh?
He's trying to bring us to him.
It's odd that he'd want a spell slot to be able to do that if he just bring us to him.
Well, it's more so that I could try to force this to change with great effort. Otherwise, we're going through wherever this leads to.
What do you feel like we should do? I'll help you out.
I think we should remain as prepared as possible.
Have you
I
guys
think we
drank
need
your
all
potions
options.
yet?
Yes, we did. We drank them as soon as we all got free.
You're holding
I
on
don't.
to it.
I'm the only one who hasn't.
Ay. Okay. Huh. I mean, I could certainly try to do the same thing, but I don't think I'm quite as powerful as you.
I can drop a spell slot into it.
I will also add that changing the runes doesn't really tell you where it will take you.
All right, let's just walk in. Let the whims of fate take us. Isn't that what we decided when we went to go chase that fucking horse on the plains?
Still never found it.
I'm about to stick my gnomish foot in here if we don't do it. If we decide. I got 5 seconds.
Choice is yours, Eleric.
I think we go through. But
I walk through.
Wow.
Up on saying that. I walk through the portal.
Excellent. Kopesh disappeared.
Tegan follows after Kopesh.
Sigh and say, nothing's changed.
Nope. I walk through.
All right.
And I'm just happy I don't have door duty for the next as long as the
Ever.
adventure lasts. Yeah, so I'm working with it.
You may place yourselves before the portal. This 100-foot radius circular chamber matches the other rooms everyone has seen or described. But the center of the floor reveals a series of patterned tiles in a large square, underneath a square red rug that sits at its center. A dazzling array of lights pool from 5 different points along the circular walls from a giant series of portal-like structures. So there is the northern portal that you just came out of, and then equidistant in each corner of the room there are more portals, each of them a different color. One light blue, one purple, one red, and one dark blue. In the far corner of the room, I say corner even though it's circular, in the southwest corner of the circular chamber, you see Gravluts hunched over a series of crates, rifling through them.
I'm gonna sneak over to Gravluts right now.
Yeah, but to say, I look, I nod. I'm like, that's part of your duty. You're the reason we had the blessing. So I'd say, on with you. I'm not gonna move because I will alert if I try to stealth. So I'm just gonna stand here and bend down.
I'm not gonna look or move either, but I look over to Eleric and quietly try to explain.
21.
Ian.
No.
Gosh. I'm just gonna take my shoes off and I'm gonna give Tegan my shoes.
These
fantastic.
elf-sized boots.
With no explanation.
Oh, you have boots. This whole time I thought you had like elf slippers with little curled toes.
They might be slippers. You never know.
I always thought you were walking around like super fancy, like in your like pajamas.
They make your footsteps make no noise.
Ah, that's
Excellent.
right.
I will give you the roll with advantage if you put the boots on, Tegan.
I put the boots on, but I got a 21.
Okay. You sneak silently.
Can you fit his boots? Technically, I
They're,
mean, I feel
they're
like...
magical. They're resized.
Remember the shoes from Back to the Future?
Psst, psst. I prefer the ones that Dave Chappelle wore in.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh shoot, the Robin Hood remake.
What happened to the movie?
Men in Tights. Okay, Jake. You
Nope.
sneak silently across the chamber until you're behind Gravelots. He does not notice you.
Oh, I'm assassinating that fucker.
Okay, make your attack roll with advantage because you are unseen and you get sneak damage. Are you doing it with the bow or are you doing it with a dagger?
I'm doing it with the dagger.
Okay, the glass dagger.
Yep. Boo boo boo. Both the rolls were 17.
Okay, it still hits. You've fought these creatures before.
Okay. Boo. And
Tegan revs up his chainsaw.
oh my god. This is finally. Okay, so what did I get? 22.
22. If you'll recall in the forest, these creatures died at 20 hit points. Tegan, how do you slay Gravelots?
I grab him. I grab his head, pull it up, and just slash through like you imagine Hercules does to
Medusa?
to Medusa.
Excellent. You do just that. You come up behind, you pull his head back, and just whoop. Like butter, the Forlarin falls limp to the ground. As you do so, you feel a chill run across your spine. Excellent. A voice echoes in the back of your mind, and the entire body just disintegrates slowly as it gets pulled into like a small funnel and dissipates.
Before Gravelet's before Gravelet's his consciousness disappears, I want to turn the severed head to me and go fuck yourself, you creepy bitch.
You just hear as he disappears. Okay. You are left alone in the chamber. 4 portals, and of course, the northern one. Behind you, Eleric, you hear nothing changes. The portal appears to be just back to the dungeon. It has not shifted yet. But each of these portals seems to call to you individually.
Okay. I just go inspect the light blue one. I'm trying to like jog my ancient Eladel memory for anything.
I better say my ancient ass.
Sure, make an intelligence check with advantage.
To wander to a portal, I'm gonna throw a rock through it.
24.
24, okay. You feel that these portals are tuned specifically to certain locations. You feel that there is a purpose for them, that they are very tangible, but that they're also interconnected with some sort of intelligence. Like a program almost, a spell that has some sort of sentience that specifically runs them. Revius, you're drawn to the light blue one.
Oh.
If you approach it, just let me know.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. As you approach it, the portal shimmers to life. You hear a voice that says, "What is your greatest desire?" Without
portal is talking to me?
Yep. Without waiting for a reply from you, however, the portal shimmers to life.
Uh-oh. What is your quest?
What is your favorite color?
Blue. No, green.
Uh,
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Within, a small girl is curled up on a bed with a scarf of yours. Cordelia.
Guys, does anybody know what these portals are?
This place seems to be a byway of sorts, with each of these leading somewhere. I can't figure out what runs this yet.
Kopesh. You feel yourself drawn to the purple portal. It shimmers to life for you.
I
What
get the pretty one.
is your favorite? Shit, you've done it to me. That's gotta stay in. Motherfucker. What is your greatest desire?
To see my friends and family safe once more. I scream out.
Okay, you shout out it. The portal replies with an opening. It says, I don't actually care. And it shows you the
Are
holy
you
hall.
a gargoyle? I scream.
No, nothing so primitive. Tegan, you are drawn to the red portal.
Of course, the one with blood on it. Smeared.
You are posed the same question. What is your greatest desire?
That's a great question.
Indeed. It shimmers to life, and in a dark room there is a map floating. Shall I recreate it? The dark blue...
No, I don't need it anymore.
We'll see about that. The dark blue portal calls to you, Eleric. As you were drawn to it, you were faced with the same question. What is your greatest desire?
Am conflicted. Feel I'm of two people into one.
Indeed. It shimmers, and you see the refugee
How
camp.
come his... Wait, why is his portal nicer than mine?
Because you tricked me. It shimmers to life, and you see the refugee camp. You see your family. Your father is sitting at a campfire with your siblings, passing around bowls of soup. And then the portal, in unison to all of you, says, I can recreate them if you like. It will be like new. All will be well again. Don't sweep this opportunity under the rug.
What do you mean recreate?
I can recreate them if you'd like. It will be like new. All will be well again. Don't sweep this opportunity under the rug.
Where's Taladell?
Right there. It can't point because it doesn't have arms, but you gather that since Bryce is in the room as Eleric.
Mm.
All right, you cheeky portal. I'm tired of you giving me sass. Good lord.
What if we don't want this?
That is your choice. You hear a grinding of stone on the portal to the north, and it locks, and the portal changes color.
To what color? I look over.
Black! Like the void.
Oh no.
What is in the center of the room exactly?
The tile stone with a rug over it.
Oh, this is rug. Okay.
I throw a rock through my portal.
Okay, you see it clatter onto the ground of the holy hall.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like me.
He can go through the portal. Screw it.
Okay,
TJ!
you're in a demi-plane, it appears, Tegan, surrounded by nothingness and a floating map. It's whole. It's been completed. There is etchings on it you've never seen before.
God damn it. I'm going to inspect the map.
Okay, make an investigation check.
A 9.
Okay. You see there's a message scrawled on it in Thieves' Cant, but it's old. You're not familiar with it. You need to sit down and sort of unscry it. You glance over it, make a wisdom saving throw.
Thank God for my... Oh, never mind. I got a 5.
What the fuck? Good lord.
You feel yourself reaching out for the map. You just can't help it. But you stop for a moment, and the words come together in a little piece on the map fragment, and it opens up into a projection of an image. And you are reminded of a chamber with a long wall of fog, in which behind Taladel sat. You still see Taladel sitting there. He looks up, seeing this projection, and says, "You still can bring me the map."
I could, but what's in it for me?
Power. Treasure. Everything you've sought. I'll protect your brother. And then the projection fades. Seems that it was very much so just tuned for one use.
I, from where I'm at, turn toward the rug, pull out the culminating treatise that I have, and use one of its abilities to cast a gust of wind. Just blow that rug out of the center.
Absolutely. You blow the rug away. There is a large 20-foot square trapdoor underneath it.
Okay, I was doing so well this time. The wind doesn't like push like the rug on me or anything like that, right? When he blows
No.
it away.
No,
What
just-
direction?
Yeah, it just
okay.
like unfurls it halfway and sort of pushes it.
Because if I fall in the portal because of that, I'll kill you. Throwing things in the portal too. Seeing- it's like I don't really like the Holy Hall without Father Creel's dreams there, and it kind of sucks. I'm wondering if I can hit his doorway from where I'm.
Yeah. Make an athletics check.
Oh fuck! You made me do the one thing I can't do. Apparently, I was powered with hatred because that's a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, you see the stone soar across the courtyard, and it clatters, and you hear it break a window.
Oh,
Ha! I'm having too fun. I'm ignoring everything else in the room.
Tegan's gonna pocket the map and go back.
Okay. Excellent. You pocket.
I
the
have
map.
a reason for it, guys.
Nobody knows what you did, so I haven't paid attention.
Yeah.
yeah.
I give one last look at this portal and I say, well, I don't say anything. No.
Okay.
I don't know. I walk over to Eleric and see what he's doing.
Okay.
What was in your portal, Revius?
My sister. I'm assuming
Family.
they aren't real,
Fine.
though. She said recreate. If I left, then that would just leave her alone in this realm.
Save our family in the real world, not in this imagined vision.
Yes.
You have the option to investigate the trapdoor, or to depart through the black portal.
I'm all about
Trap
the door.
door.
Yeah.
Tegan walks up to the party.
Who opens the door?
I'll do it.
Tegan sees you both visibly stalling and
Can-
grabs the trapdoor and yanks it open.
Can we still investigate it or no?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
The door opens. It is dark within. Inky black at first. Staring into it is like staring into the night sky on a moonless night when there is nothing but blackness above you. And at first you think, that's weird. Maybe it's just another demiplane. And then you see something float through on the edge of your vision, obscured almost by the inky blackness. And then another one comes closer. You see a corpse drifting in the abyss. One of Eleric. Another of Eleric. Another of Eleric. Another and another. You see multitudes, thousands of corpses recreated and left to float and rot.
Now would be a good time to pull out your Ghostbuster backpack.
I don't have it.
If you watch long enough, you feel the tug of just heartbreak and anguish. You see corpses of Caroline. You see corpses of the parents in the picture of the family. You gather that the Wizard Prime has been twisted up for a long, 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 long time.
I wonder if I can hit the main hall with this.
Do we?
Kopesh throws another stone.
No, yeah, I'm not even paying attention because no.
Hey, Kopesh,
no.
how about you try doing a religion? How about you try giving them their last rites?
I turn around, far from you guys. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? How come you're not in your portal?
I point at all these corpses floating around.
They're in the hole, though, right?
They're down in the hole, yeah. They didn't come out.
Never mind. So I don't scream. I look down, like I can't see anything from. So I walk
Keep
over.
watching.
I walk over.
Yeah, it's
To
the
the
same thing.
edge.
After some time that you start to see them, it's like your eyes adjust to this infinite demi-plane.
You guys, Taladel
I'll
has
throw a
been.
daylight down there. The daylight spell down the hole.
It sparks.
These are
but
victims.
disappears.
Damn, this is stronger than your normal darkness, guys.
These are victims. Taladel has been existing for a long time, creating copies of himself.
That's heavy.
Can I yell down into the darkness, Taladel? Just see if any of them turn toward me.
Slowly and surely, some of the nearest forms twist and look at you with vacant eyes. Screams begin to lilt out of the darkness. Or like wisdom saving throws from all of you.
That's not terrifying.
I got a 25.
13.
16.
3. Tegan, you are the only one that appears to be shaken. The hardened, newly found assassin. But you are able to grab Tegan as she inexorably takes a step toward the hole as it draws her in.
I look at Tegan worriedly and then raise my censure. And then gonna throw a channel divinity, turn undead, and point at the hole.
Excellent.
Cast yourselves away from this area!
They flee, just like flitting away, and sort of they flash as though they're made of static light, and then they are gone, and all that is left is darkness. And Tegan, the charm effect sort of fizzles and fades.
I wish we could do more for them. They deserve better.
I'm honestly thinking this is beyond anything I can do. This is way heavy, guys.
I think you're right, Kopesh. They're beyond saving.
I think dealing with Taladel is the only way we can at least make headway into this.
We could always try and come back.
Yes, let's mark this place so we can remember.
Okay.
Let's close the door.
Yeah.
You close
I'll
the
help you.
trapdoor. The inky black portal calls to you.
Is that our
Kopesh,
next
what
place?
happened? What happened with your portal?
I
did you-
saw the holy hall, and it tried to beckon me to go in. It was kind of a dick to me, my portal. So I threw a rock and hit Jareem's window, cracked it. Felt good. I really hope that didn't affect the actual plane because I'll feel bad if I go back and there's cracked glass. I'm like, how this happened?
What about you, Tegan?
I saw my brother.
Make a deception check.
I look quizzically at you.
16.
Anyone want to make insights? You're welcome to.
I'll try.
I'm the one who's lying to, so I'll insight.
I'll insight too, because I'm like, what the fuck does that sound like? I got a 24.
Oh, mine was real bad. It was like a 6 plus something.
I squint my eyes at TJ, but I don't say anything.
Kopesh has known you too long, but Kopesh says nothing. Your lie gets through.
Well, just to be clear, the black portal is just the one we came through, but it changed.
Correct. The stone ground against itself. The runes on the top changed, and another light has begun to emit from it. It has become a black portal now.
Ew, creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You figure this is the
we
next
go?
step? Are you good with this, Eleric? Are you okay?
I think there's nothing left here for us. We resisted the pull of whatever was trying to, make a deal, I guess. Wanted me to save my family.
We can still do that, but without that portal's help.
Easy way out.
Yeah. Well, let's get moving. I got you guys. My thumbs up as I waddle towards the portal.
Okay. You all step through the portal. You feel the chill of that sort of liquid magic as it washes over you. And you step out in another circular chamber that matches all the other rooms. But the center of the floor reveals a massive stone dais with a throne upon it. The dais is emblazoned with arcane runes flowing in a circle around it, nearly identical to the one seen in the Weirwood Tower. Taladel sits upon the throne with a golden rod held firmly in his hands, a wooden box on the ground to his left, and a golden box on the ground to his right. To the left and right of his throne dais, there are two large arcane sort of daises. They're just shorter, they're not as far off the ground, and they appear to be unpowered. Behind him, there's an altar festooned with dark offerings. To your immediate left and right, as you step out of the portal at the northern end of the chamber, there are two tanks filled with thick green ichor, and the stillness of bodies floating within, and another near the back of the chamber between the right portal and the rear altar. He smiles and says, "At long last, I'll be able to finish this." I'd like you all to roll initiative, and we will take our break.
Been waiting to kick this ass.
That roll.
Gonna be Tala done when we're finished.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
You are not the only one that got a nat 20. 22 for me, though. My initiative's a little worse than yours. TJ and I really wanted to kick this ass. We roll in the room and just start running.
Okay.
All right. All right.
It's the final combat.
It is. Tegan, you are first.
Uh-huh. I want to take out my crossbow or longbow, whatever the bow
longbow.
is I have, and try to shoot at Taladel's hand so that he can drop the scepter.
Sure. Just make an attack roll.
Okay. $15?
15 whizzes past. Very, very close. You hear maybe the arrow head clinks the side of the metallic rod.
Okay. With that, I am going to move. Oh, I'm not on the board.
Get
No.
yourself on that board.
I
He
never
needs to
saved
get his
my
own token.
tokens.
Well, it's the last session, so I guess he's gonna win on that one.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna hide behind Eleric.
Okay. Interesting.
And that's my turn.
All right. Kopesh, it's your turn.
Sorry, I will run in an angle.
Okay.
Closer. Let's see, that's... Hold up, let me count. 10, 15, 20, there's 30 feet right there. So I'll run a little closer and run my... Like 25 feet, sorry, not 30. 25, always mix that up. 25 feet.
Okay, you can move yourself.
Close enough to drop a fireball on this bitch.
All right. You do that.
Man, fuck you.
What happens?
He has immunity to fire.
No.
Casting it anyway.
Okay.
Dex save.
Excellent. You fire off a fireball. He will make a dexterity saving throw. You see him flick a hand out with a reaction as he casts Absorb Elements.
Well, fuck. It's a good thing he wasn't hurt yet. Huh.
True.
As the spell just like kind of sucks into his hand, I deflate a little bit. I'm like, oh.
He fails. If that's that's consolation, roll your
But
damage.
that's 33, so 33 damage.
Okay,
Fine.
excellent. So he halves it to 16. You actually see as the fireball wreathes around him, he snaps his wrist, but an abjuration ward that's enclosed around him absorbs the damage. But you've destroyed half of it. You see it wane slightly as the dais is just enveloped in flame. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. He uses a legendary action to fling a frost cantrip at you, Kopesh.
Oh, he knows I don't like ice, that bitch.
Oh, an 11 to hit. It splashes against the ground. He snarls. But it is the top.
You're old! I scream.
You won't be saying that after 20 years in my dungeon. On your...
I'll only be 45.
On your right, as you're looking down in the chamber, you see suddenly the silhouette of someone in that tank twitches and moves, and his head splashes out of the ichor.
I knew it! I knew it! Oh, God, I knew it. I knew that thing was going to hit me. Oh, God, ew.
I would like dexterity saves from the entire party as a simulacrum fires a fireball at you.
Oh, that's an 18.
This is the lair action.
15.
All right.
11.
Okay.
12.
DC 16.
Yep. How much damage do I take?
Well, you will take half, Jake, because you have dex.
Oh, yeah.
So don't forget that.
That's true. I could have just mitigated all of it if I actually succeeded.
Correct. 34 fire damage to all of you.
And if
So
I'm
17.
resistant is half?
Half. Correct.
Okay.
And if you have an absorbs elements, just bear in mind
Wait,
if it uses your reaction, that is down until your next turn.
Wait, what was the save? It was...
See,
we all missed
16.
it. Oh, okay, so I saved. So half of 34 is 17.
So all of us took 17, actually.
Nice. Okay. And as soon as the lair
Why?
action ends, you see the simulacrum just submerge itself again.
Shit.
Okay.
Well, because you saved
Why did
there.
we all take half damage?
You saved, and so did Greg.
Oh.
I have my ability that...
I don't think
Gives me
Greg,
half
or I'm
on-
sorry, Bryce didn't
Bryce.
save.
Oh, I thought
It was
I thought
16,
Bryce
right?
did.
16 is the
Yeah.
DC.
Okay, yeah.
So 34 fire damage total. All right. It is the wizard's turn. He casts invisibility on himself, winking out of sight. You have disadvantage on targeting him and you must see him. And then you hear a as he teleports somewhere as well using a legendary reaction.
That's not good.
Eleric, it is your turn.
Can I go up to this green vat and cast Agonazar's Scorcher and see if I can just break one of these vats?
Absolutely. It fails its dexterity save. Roll damage for me.
Okay.
It was the vat closest to me that hit us with the fireball, right?
Correct. Top left.
18
Chocolate.
18 damage.
18 damage. You see the fire wash over the vat. It leaves it cracked. It's leaking fluids. You see the figure inside begins to struggle, but it's not destroyed.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Excellent. Revius, it is your turn.
Okay.
You do see where he teleported to. He seems to have teleported to one of those two altars. You see like his shimmering form, but you can't target him with spells that target him. Like you could drop an area of effect spell on the area because you know roughly where he is. Because he didn't hide from you, he just turned invisible.
Well, I could try and do that. What is that? A safety measure. Okay. I am gonna use my movement to get up in line with Kopish and Eleric. Ow. I'm going to main action. I'm gonna try and see if Fairy Fire. Yeah, Fairy Fire
Okay.
on the area he's in.
You'll make a dexterity saving throw. What's your DC?
DC. I don't know. My save DC is 16.
He fails. He winks back into existence.
Ooh.
Limbed
Okay.
in flame.
Alrighty. And then bonus action, I'm gonna put down my Elder's Cannon. I'm gonna use it in protector form.
Okay.
Everybody within 10 feet of it gets 1d8 plus 4, which I will roll now. Or 1d8 plus... Hang on. I'll get the exact number here in a second.
Health?
Temporary hit points.
Temporary hit points.
Yes!
Protector, 1 bonus action. 1d8 plus your intelligence, which is 4, so that makes it a 9.
You all gain 9 temporary hit points, except for Jacob. Your character's out of the range. Bear in mind, these cannot stack. But they can refresh. And I'll just let you choose the highest. It doesn't matter to me. Okay.
I don't
that
care.
was
I have my potion.
Okay. That was your action, Ashley? And bonus?
Yep, action and bonus action.
Excellent. All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Tegan, it is your
Yep.
turn.
Alright. I am going to... Okay, so if I dash, what's my max movement speed?
25 feet.
Or max...
So
Yeah.
dash with your bonus action for 50 feet if you want.
So 5, 15, 20, 35, 40, 50. Did you say 50 or 55?
50.
50. Okay. I'm gonna go there. That's my turn.
Okay. That was your bonus action. You can still take a shot with your bow.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take a shot with my bow then.
Okay.
Remember,
you have advantage.
Fairy Fire has advantage.
So you get sneak attack damage too.
Oh, let's see if I hit him. I'm gonna do the same thing and try to get him to drop the scepter.
Sure.
16.
16 just hits. You fire it. I need you to roll the d20 for me.
Okay. Six.
6 or higher is meets it. A duplicate mirror image appears, taking the blow. He has a lot of spells on him in preparation for this, but there's only 2 left.
Cool.
I just saw all the runes in the middle part. Holy shit.
Yeah. They don't seem to be doing anything, if that's any consolation. Kopash, it is your turn.
He's an artiste. Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to sprout my wings.
Okay, excellent.
That gives me 60 feet of flight movement. So I'm going to use 40 feet of this to move over to that vat. You went to the... I'm going to that one. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to.
Okay.
So 40 feet to get to the right vat.
Sure. Fly over.
Whee! And I swing at it.
Okay, make an attack roll.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits, roll damage.
That sucked. Jesus, I rolled the absolute worst I could fucking roll. Jesus Christ. Both on radiant and bludgeoning damage. That is a total of 3.
3. Oh. You slam the hammer against the glass, and you see it splinter even more. More water begins splooging out. It's very foul. It's all green and slick and thick. You see the simulacrum within sort of fighting, but it's still alive, barely.
All right, and I'll use my remaining 20 feet to move away from this thing.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. That's my turn.
Excellent.
I really thought I was gonna do better than that. That was the absolute worst rolls I could have done for that mace. Jesus.
The simulacrum within bubbles out, seeing that you've attacked it, and fires a magic missile at you, Kopesh.
God damn it.
And you will take 17 force damage.
Noted.
That will end the lair action for this round.
Thanks for the temp HP. I really appreciate it, Revius. I'm like, I screamed, but I'm like, oh, that didn't hurt as much as I thought.
Every little bit helps for sure. It is the wizard's turn. He sees that he's limbed in flames, and he looks out at the party and thinks to himself, well, have it your way.
Did you just give me the, what is that? Was that Burger King or Wendy's?
I thought it was Subway.
That's Eat Fresh.
Isn't that Eat Fresh?
No, I guess so.
That's also creepy Jared. Or was.
Jared's not a part of Subway anymore. He
Yeah,
hasn't
he's
for a while.
part of prison.
As he
Aw.
should be.
What is that?
It's damage coming our
What's up?
way.
It's the cone of cold that he was considering using, but realizing he can't hit the whole party.
No, why just me? You're like, what? Fuck the little man with wings. I'm flying up majestically. My wings are actually taller than I am, so I'm flapping loudly. No, you can't slightly adjust it to make it fit me.
Yes, you can.
I'm not fully in the square. I'm halfway in the
he,
square.
he has to choose between Kopesh and the rest of you, so...
I'm just gonna hit the rest of us.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't hate me.
Yep.
The rest of us.
He's gonna shoot a fireball in between the rest of you, Revius, Eleric, and Tegan, since he can hit all of you.
That's amazing. I thought I was out of it.
They're huge. They're such big spells.
You can use corruption once per day.
As much as you want, but it's only for skill checks.
Oh, okay.
I guess did not use as many corruptions
it a
as I was
dex?
hoping. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna get +4 to
Nat
Eleric
20.
with my
So
Flash of
I take
Genius.
no damage.
It is... You're giving Eleric the Flash of Genius?
Yeah,
Oh my god, thank you so much.
+4 to your roll. Hopefully it helps.
Thank you.
You know
Yes.
the DC is 16.
Oh, I just figured that was just for the vats. I don't know.
Nope. They share the
Does
spell.
my thing have
the
to
damage.
make? Woo! Okay. 21.
33 damage.
Have
I
diff
take
save.
no damage.
Jake takes no damage. So 16
Have diff
again?
save.
Halved
Yeah.
Halved if saved.
Is it fire as well?
It is fire, so you can quarter it for yourself.
Okay.
I yelled at Taladel, if you want the map, you're gonna have to pry it out of my dead, cold hands.
That can be arranged.
I yell back, your hands are warm right now. You may not have taken damage, but you weren't a fireball. Your hands are definitely not cold.
All right. So that ends his turn. Actually, he's going to use a legendary action to teleport back to his altar.
I was about to beam him in his head.
Oh shit! Do I have to make a? I have to make a concentration, don't I? Do I?
You take damage.
For the fairy fire,
Yes,
yes.
okay. I have advantage to maintain concentration with Warcaster.
Okay. DC is, I
Alright.
think, 16. No, yeah.
Half of that? Yeah, 16,
Half of
yeah.
32.
Is it flat?
No, it's your concentration, so Constitution saving throw, basically.
Oh.
I thought it was just 10 or higher. Where did I get that from?
Well, it is until it hits 20 damage, and then it's half
Yeah,
of the damage.
half of damage, yeah.
So technically, Ashley, you didn't take the full 33, so it is just 10 for you.
All right, it was already halved and then half.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Well,
forgot.
my first one was 11 plus
you're good.
5, so 16.
Yep, you maintain concentration. He is still limbed in flame.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Excellent.
I stepped on a cow trip and then dropped my spirit guardian on another campaign before. I'm like, ow,
Aw.
ow. I'm like, I had boots on and everything. I thought it stopped that. I was like, no.
Eleric, it is your turn.
Fuck him up.
It's been a suspicious lack of counterspelling going on.
I don't have it.
Oh!
Oh no.
Didn't you drink your long rest potion? I thought you were going to like reshuffle your spells.
Like, I got it, but I never equipped it.
Oh.
Can your tree ties bring it out, or does it have to be a evocation?
It has to be an evocation spell.
Okay. All right. What have you got for me, Bryce?
I will be dropping an ice storm on this whole place.
Okay.
Turn him into gaseous form.
He now
Okay,
has
it's,
resistance
Put him in a
to
bottle.
damage.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I rolled really well. 21, unfortunately.
Okay. So you take half damage. You take 14 damage.
Okay. You see his arcane ward explode into fragments of magic around him. And that does what? Difficult terrain in an area?
Yeah, it makes the area difficult terrain.
What's the radius on it?
It's like the entire map.
Well, is it
Wait.
a 60-foot radius?
Sorry, it's a 20-foot cylinder. Never
Okay.
mind.
Okay.
Mixed up the range and the area.
There are ways to draw that in if you want to draw a 20-foot circle in over him.
I would need this. I need to see it because I will wander into it unwillingly.
Got you.
I think it's... Whoa.
I'll take care of that. I need,
What level is this at?
it's a 4th level spell.
Gotcha. Okay, I just need to know that for something I'm planning.
Well, I drew a circle and now I can't move it. But moving on.
That's
I
like-
have other things to do.
That's like real life. I drew something and I can't move it.
Yep.
It's on my paper.
Revius,
Maybe
it's
if
your
we
turn.
start our turn near the thing, do we get temporary hit points? Turret?
On Revius's turn, she can power
On
it
my
again.
turn.
Okay.
So if you stay within 10 feet. Revius, it is your turn.
Okay. Well. We're still within 10 feet.
Yep.
I'll power it again. If I can find my ass-to-ass pyramid and roll it. That's pretty poop. 6 temporary HP.
Okay. So if 6 exceeds what you currently have, pop it right on.
Okay. That was technically the bonus action. 120 feet. I'm gonna try throwing a firebolt at him.
Okay, make a spell attack, please.
Yep.
With advantage.
18?
18 does
Oh,
hit.
that's right. Okay.
I'm keeping track, don't worry.
2d10.
Roll another d20 for me.
Nat 20.
You hit the second mirror image.
Nice. Okay.
I'm just having you guys roll for him. So technically, when I ask for that roll, you want it to be low, but
Okay.
you've smacked another one. It just winks out of existence. He grins and says, "You're going to have to try harder than that."
He takes.
That can be
5
arranged.
Okay, it's just
Oh, wait.
his
Plus an extra.
mirror image
3.
takes the damage. It just
Okay.
dies immediately. They're kind of
13
one-hit
total.
kills. Yeah. Excellent, though. You've knocked another one out.
Nice.
Is that your turn? Or are you going to move?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. He's going to use a legendary action to fling another cantrip at Jake this time. Oh,
Come at me, bro.
14 to hit.
14 to hit?
Yeah.
I think that does, but... Oh no, armor class 15.
Ooh.
There you go. D&D Beyond loved me on Thursday, but not this time.
I thought
This
you
is
were
going to
trying.
happen.
Tegan, it's your turn. Top of the order again. Round 3.
Alright. I'm going to run to that other vat.
Okay.
Using my dash action.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to attack it.
Okay. Make an attack roll. You don't get sneak attack damage on this. 'cause no
Yeah,
one
I
else is
kind of
engaged.
figured as much. 23.
Hits. Roll damage.
10? Oh,
Okay.
wait. 16, actually.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. You just jam the dagger in it, and you pull it out, and you see the spiderweb cracks, of course, and then water just starts to pour out of the front, but it's just a small hole.
And I yell back over to Taladel. I thought you really wanted this map. I guess I'll just burn it here.
The map is my creation. Do what you want.
Alright.
Are you going to make a bonus? No, you bonus action dash. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. That's your turn?
Yep.
Perfect. The Kopesh, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to fly 30 feet closer to the altar.
Okay.
I'll stop here for now, and then I'm rub my hands. I'm like, let's get creative with this. So I'm going to cast Scorching Ray, level 4.
Okay. He is going to counterspell you at level 3. This will be his reaction for the turn.
Greg's face.
It's a level
What?
above, so he has
It
to roll,
is.
right?
There's a chance
Yeah,
he
so
will fail.
There's a chance he could fuck it up.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you it's at level 3. So it is a 14
Yes.
ability check using spellcasting ability.
Yeah, 14 beats it.
15.
Yep.
You feel the spell in your hands, the flames form, and they wink out. He's out of 3rd level spell slots, if it makes you feel any better.
I look at my fingers and I'm like, oh no.
Also, Bryce, or any of you that wish to note, he is out of counterspell for the turn.
For the turn.
Do big shit.
I will fly the remaining 30 feet south.
Okay, excellent. The 3rd and final vat.
There we go.
washes as the simulacrum pops out of it. This is the one on the bottom right of the chamber. He takes a deep gasp of breath as he breaks the surface of the ichor, and he looks outward, and he will fire magic missiles 120 feet. I have to check ranges. This chamber's huge.
Ooh. Well, he can hit me. I don't think he can hit Eleric.
All right.
It's the perfect distance.
Revius. If you have the shield spell, you can use it to
I'm
negate it.
gonna use shield.
Okay, then I won't roll damage because the figure comes out, locks its eyes on you, fires off a series of bolts, and as they fling towards you, you bring up an arcane barrier and you knock them all away. Bear in mind that your reaction is down until your next turn.
Yeah, I think that takes away concentration too.
No, you're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it has to be.
Reaction?
Yep,
Oh,
it's got to be a concentration spell to break your concentration. You're good.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm really bad at being a spellcaster.
that's okay. I've got it for you. The Taladel's turn.
I just keep trying to taunt him so that he just starts attacking me and stops focusing on Eleric.
Says, "Fine, you'll get your way," and he teleports with a bonus action to his other altar. Runs 30 feet down and hits you with a cone of cold. I need a dexterity saving throw, which you are good at.
Small altar for a small man. 20.
All right.
Nice.
It does nothing. Excellent. He says, "Well, I'm not doing that to you again. Have fun watching your friends die."
That's probably gonna happen.
All right. Eleric, it is your turn.
I'm gonna stay within range of this beautiful healing cannon, and I'm gonna cast.
It can move, Bryce. I can move
Okay.
it.
Okay.
If you
I'm
want
gonna
to.
cast a fireball directly on him,
Okay. You can cast a little
and
bit
I'm gonna
past
see if
him
I
and it
can
won't hit.
wiggle it.
Oh, you can sculpt spells anyway. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd love it to hit the glass vat too.
Excellent. Okay. Roll damage for me.
Okay.
Ooh, I failed. I rolled an 8 and a 4.
33 damage. Take him.
33 damage. You see the fireball explode around. It finishes the vat that Tegan was working on, which is the next one up in initiative as well. Because if you've noticed, every round it's a different one.
Mm-hmm.
The vat explodes in flames, the simulacrum falling down onto the ground, dead. And you see for the first time that his robes are singed, his skin is ashen and black, and he looks with fury at you. And he's going to take a legendary action if it's your turn.
Is it still my turn yet?
Yeah, just let me know when you're done. He's going to shoot a spell at you.
Oh, I can't use a missile
Ever.
step, right?
Delay
Correct.
forever.
That's fine. I might shield it.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know what the roll is first.
Okay.
Okay. He's going to make an attack, and he fires that ray of cold on you, and it is a whopping 12. I am rolling very poorly today.
Oh, that's what you
Dice are
get.
in our favor.
Talking all that good
He's
shit.
blinded with
hunting on
rage.
Thursday. We're hunting so well on Thursday. Now you're fucking up. I knew this was gonna happen.
Revius, it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. I am. I'm gonna. Where is it? Cast Cure Wounds on Eleric.
Okay.
Second level spell slot.
Excellent. You do have to move 5 feet, but that's not a problem.
Okay. I move 5 feet and then come back.
Okay. So, Revis, you running up. Just log that healing for Bryce when he sits back down. And
And then bonus action, temp HP.
okay, excellent. Log that as well. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. He's going to use a legendary action to teleport back here.
Bye.
Zoom.
Are any of the other simulacrums dead, or just that one?
Just the one. The one right next to you on the other side is pretty close, but the other one on the bottom hasn't been touched. Tegan, it's your turn.
Why does he keep moving away from me?
Because you deal a lot of damage. Use your bow.
Hold on one sec. Well, I guess I'm gonna dash again.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
You're the new
25.
Veil Starbinder. Congratulations.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if you guys were a bunch of paladins. You'd be just like,
TJ
Hold on, I'm
Maxx.
coming. Hold on, I'm coming.
just running back and forth doing nothing.
And I'm just looking
We call
really
that
fast to
the
see the
Seamus
range.
special.
150. All right, I'm gonna try to hit him with my longbow
Okay.
again.
You have advantage, so you do get sneak attack damage.
18.
All right.
Yeah.
He casts. Hit. Yeah, he has gone again. He casts the shield spell this time as a reaction.
Damn it. Okay, so then I don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His AC went up to 21, and he deflected the arrow with a spell. And as he does so, you see his arcane ward shimmers back into place as he's cast an abjuration spell. So he has temporary hit points again.
Come fight me like a man.
I told you I'm going to make you watch me kill your friends.
Well, if I kill you, it's like killing Eleric, right?
Kopesh, it's your turn. He doesn't reply.
He doesn't reply to him. Oh, good lord.
Actually, no. You know, he's going to take a legendary action and fire a spell at Tegan. Oh my god. A 14.
Miss.
I can't believe this. You're getting so fucking lucky. All right. Kopesh, it's your turn as another ray of frost like slowly passes by Tegan.
I shake my head at Tegan's constant jawing. And this time I'll say, parry this, you filthy casual. I'll cast this time only a level 2 Scorching Ray.
Okay. Well, you have advantage on those attacks. Ashley, does he get a saving throw at the end of his turns? For Fairy Fire?
Fairy Fire's down right now.
Is it? Oh, yeah. You're muted.
Each object in a 20-foot cube outline any creature in the area when the spell's cast is outlined for the duration.
Should be right at the
The
end.
duration is concentration up to 1 minute, so 10 rounds. It's been 2, 3.
There's no more text to it. There's no saving throws.
Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, cool. So it's still up. So make your attacks with advantage. He does not have the resources to counterspell.
Didn't necessarily say I was aiming for it. I'm going to first throw one, because I got 3 free rays. I'm going to throw
Sure.
one at and I have 120 feet. So I'm going to throw one back at the one that, first of all, that was shooting fireballs. Top left, top right.
Okay. Make an attack roll, please. Not with advantage on this target, but
I figured. Sorry, D&D Beyond's going slow for me. It
That's
really dramatically slowed down to make it more epic. That missed. I'll throw another ray of fire at it.
okay.
The fuck, D&D Beyond?
Does it hate you too now? Maybe it's a Sunday thing.
The fuck? I'm getting Gabe rolls right now.
It's
That's
a
a
hard
12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately. The 2 rays fire past it.
Tradingly at that simulacrum.
You have another ray, right? There's 3?
Yeah,
Okay. What's your attack?
and that's 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
Thank God. It's one of
How much
okay,
damage?
So it's Beyond is fighting me right now. Give me a
that's
second.
Your voice clipped a little bit. I was worried I missed it.
My internet's starting to fuck up. Hold on.
The tension, it rises.
Sorry. What's happening? Fuck it. I've got my dice. D&D Beyond is really not working for me right now.
That's
so,
okay.
Okay, 2d6 plus... Oh, there's 2d6. That is 7 fire damage to the top right.
One hit point enough. The first
God.
two soar past the vat, the third hitting it square, igniting the top on fire. You hear the simulacrum scream as it boils alive.
And I will now move with my non-used movement on top of this guy. Something's going to fly to his face.
Excellent. Ashley, could you put an X over the vat on the top right?
Yes.
Kopesh, you are engaged with him.
So, you know, if somebody wants to get in here and, like, do some stabbing, you've got a friend in me.
We're so far away.
I'm tickling his face with my wings, just kind of batting him.
Excellent.
"75 feet away."
He is going to cast Magic Missile. Partially on Eleric and partially on Revius.
Okay.
I tried to distract him. Sorry, guys.
Well, Tegan pissed him off last round, so it's inevitable. Eleric, you take 14 force damage.
Damn, that 17 came in handy, huh?
And Revius, you take... Oh, I rolled so bad. 10 force damage with a level 7 arcane missile.
Level 7? Jeez.
Yeah, he has some other spells, of course, but we'll see. Seems to be holding on to him. His turn will end. He will use a legendary action to fire another cantrip at Tegan. 15.
Hits.
I hit him. You take...
The most annoying thing about this is that I'm directly in front of him, and I feel like he's leaning around me or looking over me since I'm short.
Pretty much.
Even though I'm flying, he's like pushes my head down, like get out of my way.
Tegan, you take 10 frost damage.
I don't need to make a dex saving throw or anything.
No, this is an attack.
Okay.
Hold up. Never. Tegan, you're pretty fresh, right?
Oh yeah, I'm totally okay, and I have that potion.
Never mind then.
Okay, excellent. Eleric, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try to cast another fireball at him.
Excellent. I believe I used shield this round. No, but he just went. He's going to counterspell you. Unfortunately, his 3 spells are out, so he does have to cast it at level 4.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know if it's level 5 or higher, there will be a check.
Got it. I think that's my turn.
Okay.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You bring your hands together, the flames coalesce around them, and as you're about to launch that fireball across the sanctum, he snaps and snarls at you and says, "No!" Unfortunately canceling the spell. Revius, it is your turn.
Shoot.
Still really can't do much, can you, Taladel?
The day's not over, Tegan.
It is for you.
You'll watch
Oh.
them all die.
I'm standing right here, bitch.
Stand a little taller, Kopesh.
Alright,
I'll
I'm
just
gonna do
fly. I'm
my...
flying to put my crotch in his face.
I tell him the
How
same
about
thing
that?
all the time.
I'm going to bonus action proc the Eldritch Cannon for... Ooh, look at that. Max temper HP.
Okay,
12 temp HP for anybody within.
excellent.
I am going to... D&D Beyond! Stop it! That's... Oh... Okay, well, I'm gonna use... Try to do a level 2 Scorching Ray on him.
Okay. Make your attack rolls of advantage, please.
Mm-hmm. Dirty 20.
Hits. Roll a d20.
Nice. He still has them up?
Yeah, he has one more.
Damn. Alright, whatever. 16?
Okay. You expunge his final mirror image.
Nice.
I'm coming
Does the
for you,
damage
Taldo.
matter?
No, the damage doesn't matter on that. It just
Okay.
winks it out.
Okay.
Good job.
Maybe I
I
should have
thought-
used a lesser thing. I thought he was open.
You still have 2 more attacks.
I give you a wings up.
What?
You still have 2 more attacks. It's Scorching Ray. It fires multiple bolts.
Oh! Well, good
Yeah,
thing I
that's why
did
it's
it.
amazing. That's why I used it to hit that simulacrum that I missed twice. Bullshit.
Do you want me to use the same damage for all of them?
No. Roll new damage. Just... Let's go.
Puppy!
Hiya! It's hard to keep that tension rolling in long combats.
Yeah, sorry.
That's
It's
okay.
6 each, so 12?
Did you roll attacks for them?
No.
They're, each one is its own attack roll. It tells you in the
Okay.
spell.
17?
17 will hit.
Or sorry, that was a 19. It's plus 8.
19 hits too.
Okay. And then 15?
15 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, it still takes 6 damage.
Okay. You break the arcane abjuration ward once again. And you've removed the final mirror image as a hail of fire bolts spring forth from your arcane focus, landing down around him. So it's just a hail of
Nice.
fire that just completely removes his protective enchantments. You can message Bryce and let him know how many temporary hit points he got.
Yes.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to teleport back to this
Of
one.
course. This is why.
Oh,
this is
thank
why-
God he is.
This is why I can't use Spirit Guardian in this fucking battle because he keeps moving. This guy is trash. I have to use strategies that I'm not used to.
Tegan, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm attacking him.
Okay. Attack. You have advantage. So you get sneak attack damage too.
I'm casting Booming Blade.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Do it, do it.
Do I get advantage?
Yep. Because he has fairy fire on him still.
Thank God. 20.
Heyo.
20 will hit. Roll damage.
Sneak attack damage. Do.
Damn, that's a good ass roll.
Yeah, that is 32. And if he moves, I deal 1d8 thunder damage.
Excellent. You slash into him. The thunderous energy wreathes itself around him. You see his blood splash on the floor. And as he is bloodied, you see the symbol box on the ground snap open with a contingency spell. He is bloodied.
Mm-mm.
It explodes with a deafening high-pitched sound that is 60 feet radius. Let's see here. Oh. Revius and Tegan, I need wisdom saving throws. Let me know if you're immune to sleep.
Nat 20.
Nice.
I don't think I am. I don't know where I'd find it on D&D Beyond, though.
That's okay. I don't think you are. Elves have it naturally.
Okay.
We went through the whole combat playlist.
Wowee. Wisdom saving?
Wisdom saving.
I'm gonna use my
Flash of
Cute
genius.
puppy.
Flash of Genius to
Adorable.
give me 14.
Oh, Revius, you fall asleep.
Ah!
You just see Revius slump down to his knees and then fall over. At the end of your turns, you'll be able to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Okay.
Someone can
I
just wake you
believe
up, though,
that-
right?
Someone could wake up as well, but it'll be a full action to do so. Or
Yeah.
you could damage him as part of a damaging spell, I guess.
Does that take away fairy fire?
Yes,
It's
your concentration will
so
fade.
okay.
Let's see. I have to take a look at his spells really quickly. He will cast Wall of... No, it's not his turn.
Kopesh, get over here.
He's gonna teleport again.
Everyone
takes-
sit still. I
Who takes
swear.
that 1d8 now?
Yeah, he takes that 1d8 when he teleports, so
Oh boy. It might be 2d8, Jake. What level are you?
it's 1d8.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, because it does scale with level. Anyway, roll damage.
Oh,
he
does it?
teleports.
Does it scale with?
All cantrips do.
Oh, hold on.
Roll 2d8. Fuck it.
Okay.
Actually, you know
12.
what? Okay. The 12 damage will hit. He takes it. He is on his last legs.
Ow.
You know what? I screwed
Not
up.
so.
You're okay.
What?
I was gonna have him do something else, but I already committed to this action. So,
Not so hot now, are you, Taladel?
Kopesh, it's your turn.
Shit, it's pretty funny. All right, let's see. I'll fly 60 feet over near the base,
Okay.
and then I think I can cast Fireball and still hit him. Like cast it like it's a 20-foot radius, so I can cast it 60 feet from me, and then part of the radius will hit him.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. So I'll cast it at level 4.
Okay. Excellent. He used his counterspell on Bryce last.
Yeah, that's I was hoping on that. So
Between the two of you, you're sharing the load pretty well.
all right, deck save.
Yep. He gets a...
Those are horrible rolls. Absolutely horrible.
I rolled a
rolls.
natural 20. He
Oh,
will
He
save.
takes, that's half damage, so that's 8 fire damage. Yeah.
8 fire damage.
Yeah, it fucking sucked. I had horrible rolls. I had a total of like I only had one thing over 3, so that was pretty terrible.
Oh, jeez.
The flames erupt, and you see him looking out of the smoke and fire. 1 point over his health again. His skin melts off, and he cries out, "No! No!" He begins to fall back. A spell erupts from his corpse. Unfortunately, no one has counterspell. That's a bummer. you see that third vat, that simulacrum, begins to move in the corner of the room.
Oh, hell no.
Kopesh, you have slain him once, but it is not enough. What would you like to do? Is that your turn?
I've moved all I could, and I want to save my reaction, so I'll sit here.
Okay. As you might have realized at this point, the simulacrums have 27 hit points.
Did not realize that, actually.
And that is now all the health that he has. He has lost all of his magical items that he's wearing. He's lost his mage armor. He's pretty easy to hit right now. He is weak, but it is his turn. He comes up with refreshed spell slots, and he's going to throw a fireball.
Farewell, everybody.
Fortunately, he can only hit either you guys or you guys. He throws it in the back where he knows that slippery rogue can't get out of it. And as he breathes, he breaches the ichor. He says, "Watch them die." I need dexterity saving throws from Eleric and Revius.
Oh, I'm asleep.
Oh, well, you automatically fail. But he's going to wake you up.
Yay!
Oh, 9.
Ooh. I don't suppose.
Oh, I rolled low. 19 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I still rolled. I rolled lower than that, so I don't want to hear it.
That's true. I don't know how you rolled so low. Damn. 19 damage. Revius, you have resistance. Alaric,
Oh, yeah.
remember your temporary hit points. Are either of you down?
No. I had
He
to do
screams
reverse math.
in fury, mostly at Tegan. Like, fuck!
Your magic kind of sucks in that vat.
It's not the last of my magic. But that is his turn. Alaric, it's your turn.
Oh, this would be epic. Eleric, if you're the one to finish him, this would be beautiful.
Where is he? Did he crawl out of the vat in the back?
Yeah, he's just in the vat still. You can see him.
He's like Vader in the back to tank.
Yeah.
But he's still hitting you with the force.
He's force choking people from afar.
Okay.
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
run forward, get within range,
I finally got all the spell slots to start it.
and I'm gonna cast magic missile at 4th level.
Okay. Roll damage.
Yes. Please roll to a total of 27.
He's gonna get like a 26.
The problem of telling you guys what I roll or what's needed, so I can't fudge it in your favor.
One range.
No, I'm all in favor of like thematically correct winning, but if Revius just like boots him in the face and he dies, I'm fine with that. He's like, I don't have any connection to this storyline. Bam! I'm not the clone. Just boot him in the face.
It's a team effort.
There we go. See, like he's my friend. Boot.
It's 12 damage, and I'm using the fulminating treatise to put an extra 2d6 force damage if they hit.
Yep. They all hit.
So 18 damage.
So an extra 6.
That's the total with the extra 6.
Okay. You fire off the magic missiles. They pierce his flesh. They throw him backwards into the tank. He's bleeding into the ichor, but he is still alive. Is that your turn, Eleric?
Yes.
Okay. Revius, you awaken to the singedness of fire.
Ow!
Like I said, fuck thematic. Boot him
You
in the
see
face.
the beams of energy thrown forth from Eleric, piercing the soggy simulacrum.
I don't want to take the kill now. You guys have pressured
No,
me.
I know. I
Kill
told you
him.
the opposite. I told you the opposite.
Okay, he uses his legendary action
Kill
to
him.
fire a spell at you, Revius.
Oh.
He says, "No mercy."
See, he doesn't care. Shoot him in the face.
A 17 to hit, Revius.
Meets it, beats it.
Don't fall.
You take 10 frost damage.
Oh, that's new.
So give him 10 frost damage back or something. Fuck him up.
60 feet. Shit.
You can run.
Walk.
How far is 60 feet?
Walk.
My thing isn't working. I won't be able to get to him in range.
Any cantrips? Those are usually pretty far distance.
Yes. 60. I guess I'll firebolt him.
Okay. Move your 30 feet and shoot a firebolt if you need to. Yeah, you're within 120.
Yeah.
He's 115
if-
feet away.
If I can measure.
You're 115 feet away. If it's 120 feet, you got him. You do not have advantage. The fairy fire has faded.
26 to hit.
Hits. Roll damage.
Yes!
Nice.
Finish him!
Oh, come on.
Don't
Roll,
forget your
roll,
extra
roll.
damage.
That all of us just say, come on, we're like, we don't give a fuck about the fate. Just fucking kill this guy.
$18 damage. Fire.
Yes!
You ignite the vat on fire. You hear his screams echo out. The golden box explodes open with another contingency spell.
Oh, you did ruin us, Bryce. I appreciate you trying.
Bryce, take and make a wisdom saving throw.
I still have a bonus action. Oh,
The floor collapses and you all fall.
I fall with my wings?
All right, not you.
Yes!
Kopesh. You're sucked in. It's like a black hole. No, but you're good, Kopesh. You're still up. The floor falls out and crumbles downward. All of you find yourselves back in the portal room that you had left. You
are
don't.
we still in the same general spots?
Yeah. Try and put yourselves in the same general spot. You see a globe of invulnerability pull our friend up and suspend him in the air in the center of the chamber.
Bastard. Out there is so laggy.
Sorry, switching over maps.
Do we take falling damage?
No, it seems there's a fairy fire on everyone, himself included. I'm sorry, not fairy fire, feather fall. So you all slowly fall. However, then it pulls him up and it wreathes him in this energy. He's going to use a legendary action. You see that his skin is melting off. You see just lightning and fire underneath, acid, all of the elemental spells. He is more spell than man right now, just being barely held together in a physical form. He uses his legendary action, and he ignites Revius's portal, because Revius is who killed him. Revius, the portal showing your sister becomes real, and he aims a hand to it as he is about to use the remainder of his health to cast a spell.
No!
Can I jump in front of it?
Sure.
It's not your turn.
Yeah, hang tight. Revius, that perception check you had to make when Queen Mab brushed past you, you feel a chill in your breast pocket.
Do I have time to check? Is this like slow-mo?
Yep,
I don't know what's
check.
happening. I check.
The Rift Blade from Vil Starbinder is in your pocket.
The one where she cuts through space and
Yeah.
time?
Queen Mab is the only one that can give permission to portals to her realm. You see Tegan running to throw herself in front of the beam of energy leading to your sister through a portal. What do you do?
We're still using combat rules,
No.
pretty much.
You get
No?
one action.
Alright. I want to go over in
Okay.
front of him as fast as I can.
Go for it.
And slice the air in front of him.
What portal
Ooh.
are you going to conjure up?
I can just choose.
I had something specific in mind, but yes, this is your decision.
Do I get to choose any realm?
Any realm you want, you must choose another plane from this one. So you can't, like, blast him in the back with his own spell, but
Ah, damn it! That's what I was thinking. I was like, put a picture of his ass in the portal. Just shoots himself in the crack.
you're
I'm
you're
like,
looking as you run into the portal and you see Cordelia.
Can I open it to the demi-plane?
Sure. Anything you want.
Anything I want? I don't know what that means. We're in the
Anything
Fey
you
realm
want-
right
yeah,
now,
anything
right?
you want.
You are in the Fey realm right now.
I mean, it's either the overworld or the demi-plane.
Correct. What's in the overworld?
The town?
Yeah.
A tower?
The Academia
Tower.
Ens Primum, correct.
Oh. Alright.
You don't. No. Now it's
Overworld.
ruined. Now you just sound sad.
I don't know! Overworld. I feel like I'm looking at a puzzle where I can't look at the shapes of what the puzzle pieces are. I open it to the overworld, I guess.
Do you think of anything in specific? You could send this anywhere. You can open a portal to anywhere you want. You have to think of someone as you do it. You just instinctively know how to use the knife.
Think of somebody?
Yep.
Lenford Gravitas.
You think of Lenford Gravitas. You swipe. Is this your final action?
I guess so. He was a terrible boss.
You cut and open the portal. You slice the air. You hear the bzzz. You see the circular portal open up. You look inside.
I want you to know I'm fucking sweating.
Good. You should be. As the portal opens up, you see Lenford Gravitas screaming at Calcif. They're standing on top of the Academia Ens Primum, firing lightning bolt spells into your coils. The portal opens.
Now, you fuckwit!
And they blast 30d6 lightning damage. I want you each to roll 5d6 lightning damage as they use your coils powered on the roof of the Academia Ens Primum through the portal you've just created. You can all roll 5d6, or yeah, 5d6 each. That's
Wait,
only 20.
all?
6d6.
No,
No,
all of us can roll that?
yeah.
Why? Why would I want to roll it? Did
I
we
just
get
want
hit
you
too?
all to roll.
Because we're all helping.
Yeah.
It's participation.
Fuck! I don't want to participate in this.
Too bad.
The 5d6
picked
or
Thunder.
66? You changed.
66.
66.
Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, now I want to roll fucking good.
I didn't know what spell he was casting.
Oh, he's just
I
gonna
got
fire.
really low numbers.
That's okay. If someone can add them all up for me. Damn. Okay.
Damn, 68 total.
68 lightning damage thunders through the portal, crashing into him. suspended up in the air. You just hear him scream, "No!" as he is
That
decimated.
was a cool echo that I got there.
You're welcome. Totally accidental because Ashley's in the room. And with that, you all find yourselves in the chamber. Slowly, however, the entire thing starts to shake and quake. You have killed Taladel. His realm is beginning to collapse.
All right, let's get out of here, guys.
Wait.
I start to
Portal.
There is a portal. Ashley can use that.
We're gonna fly through it.
It's open to.
I soar through immediately.
Okay.
You say it's open to the top of the Arcanum and Screamum right now. So
I soar through.
Am I allowed to leave?
Yes. Yeah, you can leave. You feel like you're probably just... Actually, Jake, you be the last one through, and I'll discuss what happens.
Okay.
are the portals real?
Your portal's real. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they seem to be real.
Okay.
Or at least he made yours real, but only yours.
I'm a little worried about the flashback from this. How much time is there? Not a lot.
Already flew through, so I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
Just seconds. One turn, 6 seconds at most.
Oh, that's not.
Cordelia
enough
is
time.
safe.
Yeah. All right. I'll go through.
Okay. You rush through the portal, giving your sister one last look. She's probably looking up like bewildered, like what the fuck was that noise? But the portal winks out as the power winks out. And the lot of you jump through the portal. Jake, Tegan is the last through the portal. And as you look back, you see the far wall of the tower collapsing and falling apart. And in the distance, you see Mab out in the open, because beyond the portal, it's almost like the realms are coming back together. You see Mab atop a skeletal horse, and she nods at you.
Oh, the horse is back!
Oh, that's...
Guys!
And she is gone. Nobody sees it except Tegan. Because fuck you, Jake.
I run out of the portal and I'm like, guys, you'll never believe it. There's this skeletal horse.
Tegan, please, not again.
Eleric. I need a charisma saving throw.
9.
As you all look at each other out in front of the Academia Ens Primum, you see Calcif up top with Lenford, and they're just like, their hair is like singed up in the air, and they're just like, did we do something?
Well, Lenford's dead, isn't he?
Well, we'll get to that. We'll see. But they're on top of the building. Eleric, as you step out, you feel the last grasp. The purpose of you to this man was to be a clone. You feel a presence creeping in. You have failed your save. Everyone around you, you see Eleric fall to the ground.
Uh-oh. I run over. I shake him. You okay? Eleric.
Better.
Eleric, someone's in your mind and they're trying to take over.
I shake Eleric. What's the matter with you? How'd you fall?
He's in here. He's trying to take me.
You gotta fight him.
Kopesh, can't you do anything?
I lay a hand and cast enhance ability on him. If you have any mental strength left, keep fighting him. I'll enhance ability.
Okay.
Make him stronger when he attacks us.
I'm gonna do for a wisdom save. You failed, so I'll do Owl's wisdom this time, so you have advantage on wisdom checks. I'm like, come on!
Okay.
The power of the owl is in you. I sound stupid as fuck.
Kopesh begins casting spells and laying hands on Eleric. Would anyone else like to do anything? He starts
What can I do?
He's plucking memories from you, Eleric. You can feel like your sanity is slipping. Who you are is slipping.
I take out a firebolt and I just like try to singe my own skin to bring my awareness back to the present.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything? Thoughts, memories, kind words. Make another saving throw, Bryce.
If it's wisdom saving, you have advantage.
Is that on
Worse,
saving
6.
throws, or is that...
Oh, sorry, just checks. Sorry,
Okay.
not saving. Sorry.
It was charisma, right?
Yep.
Even
Can I
worse,
give him
6.
Flash of Genius? I don't know if that helps.
It would.
Ability
Yeah.
check or saving throw.
That's too low, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, I will give each of you a plus 1d4 to his save if you can roleplay something on point.
I grab Eleric and say, "Do you remember when early on when we had met, when you were talking all that nonsense about all these books that you had managed to get out of the tower or out of the Arcanum, and I was telling you, I knew you were a bunch of criminal fiends just like the rest of my friends. You remember those times we ate and drank and laughed for ages at Nipsey's place? All we did was laugh about that stolen goods and how we read over the book and it made no sense to me. You had to explain everything. Do you remember those times? You can't forget all those times that we had together. Come on, you gotta fight, Eleric. Remember the good times."
Okay.
Throw a D1d4 into that.
Yep. Tegan.
I look at Eleric and I say to him,
You get a 1. That wasn't a very good memory. You're like, fuck you.
when I first met you, you had no idea where to smuggle things. You had no idea how to get the items to certain people. I had my own agenda, but we ended up becoming better friends than I could have ever imagined. I don't think that I would have been able to get past my own problems without having met you. You can't forget us. You can't forget the times that we had. If and when I have to leave this plane, I'm leaving the B&B to you. You can't forget where all the storage places are. There's too many memories there.
Revius. Jake, you can roll a 1d4.
I pray to God you do better than me. A 2 would be better than a 1.
Oh my god, ignore this roll because I can't fix it.
Yeah, that's kind of not a D4. Damn, that's a bet. Yeah, I'm about to say that was a good memory. I fucked up.
Revius leans down. He tries to use a flash of genius, then thinks better of it, and simply takes a sigh and says, "Do you remember the people we're here for? Yes, us too, but do you remember your family? Picture them in your mind, close your eyes, think of them. Father, siblings, your mother. We've saved this place. You can't go now. We have people we need to look after. You can't leave us."
Roll 1d4, Revius. Eleric. Make the charisma check with advantage.
God. That was a
Jesus
7.
Christ!
It was a 7 and a 3.
Holy crap.
Might be the lowest string of rolls I've ever rolled.
You really don't want to come back to this life, do you?
Eleric, you look up and you see 3 faces looking at you that you've never seen before. You've managed to push the evil spirit away, but he took everything with him. And that is where we will end this campaign.
There are always new memories to be made.
I want to thank you all for playing and being a part of this.
Fantastic opportunity to be a part of this campaign. Thank you so much.
Of course. It's my pleasure. I'm glad that it at least was a mixed ending. That was a 15. The DC was 18.
Ooh.
But
Those are
since
some
you...
truly horrid rolls. I hadn't seen you roll this badly in a very long time, right?
No kidding. Well, I mean, it's charisma of a +0, you know, and it was just plain bad rolls, even with advantage.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for playing it true to the dice too. Like, it'd be easy to just like, you know.
Yeah, that's what I felt about. That's what I felt the same about Father Krios. Like, you gave me like plenty of opportunity to try and save him, but my roll sucked.
If it was more than a 5, Taladel would have taken over, and that's where we would have ended. So your friends did save you, and they did save the world altogether. All of you did, or at least the city. And I'm just, you know, shitty rolls aside, I'm glad it wasn't even worse. So thank you, everyone. If you guys need a break, I would love to sit and chat just a little bit, even still recording.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
Just reflect for maybe, I don't know, half an hour if we have time.
Man,
Talk about everything.
I still have chills. Jeez.
Yeah, that was done very well. I always like that. Everything that we did, every choice that we make, every like action that we took, every person we decided to fight, it reflected some sort of action that affected the world at large. Like,
Yeah.
rarely, like, not, I shouldn't say rarely, but oftentimes when I play, like, it feels like we could have done one thing or another and it wouldn't have mattered in the grand scheme of things. Like, it was a trail of like things that you did to be able to get to the end, but it felt like things legitimately shifted when we made a choice. Like, oh, this person, you freed them, here's their impact that they have on the world at large. I always feel it's amazing.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to revisiting things now that this is a concrete world. So I'm probably going to rotate players, and maybe I'll keep doing this, but you know, you bet your asses a group of bullywugs is going to move in somewhere else.
Yep.
Oh man, King Buglebow is going to be amazing to see a few years down the line.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe there's going to be like intelligent, friendly bullywugs now in my world, because you guys took out, you know, their natural shitty, horrible leader, and you replaced it with someone that's kind and didn't want the responsibility, but you convinced him for it. So there's a lot of implications from the whole game.
The skeletal horse, a nod back to the very first session.
What are you talking about? The three of us don't know what a skeletal horse is about. Only one person saw it, and he was high.
Well, our characters don't.
Yeah, our characters don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There's no such thing as a skeletal horse.
So what's Eleric gonna do now that there's no memory? Like, he has no memory of anything.
It's time to.
You guys are the first, you know, so maybe you try to convince me of who I was, and you know, maybe my family does the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume at the very least we're still his friends. We'd still try to help him through life, remember or not.
Right,
Be
and
friends.
there's magical means. This guy still has like Eleric at his core has a hungering for magical knowledge. So I feel like we're gonna be finding a ways to be able to like our adventure could be helping him. Going back to the man in the mountains, maybe be like, hey, you know any like memory tricks that you can work with?
Memory trick.
That guy seems pretty powerful, so maybe we can go and like hit him up for some knowledge.
Maybe.
We've got a lot of avenues that are available for us. Maybe Caroline could take us to the other side and like, here's where your memories are stored or some shit like that.
True.
I do.
Well, is Caroline even still alive now that?
Yeah, we saved her.
Almost
Remember?
dead.
Yeah.
So I'm more than willing to answer some questions as I can think of them. I will say also a big theme for Bryce's character was the fact that this is nature versus nurture. Is he evil at heart? So I think removing his memories at the end is kind of a nod to you guys as friends. You basically saved Eleric by being his friends the first time through. You made him a good person. So now you know that it's even more important to nurture him to become the friend that you already had.
You're right. And his mom was saved too. So definitely we can that's gonna be a great influence in getting.
Were they saved?
Was the
Like,
town
did they all
saved?
turn back? Yeah.
Caroline said she died. There would have been no way to turn people back from glass. So Bryce, I think that not Bryce, but Eleric, I think your mother being saved and turned to glass. I think we can now reverse it because we didn't let Caroline die. She said she would keep everybody.
Correct. In time, with the Black Tower being basically Alaric's birth right now, and the fact that you saved Caroline and she held all of the townsfolk's souls in the glass, they will in time be restored. Not immediately, but they are safe and sound down in the mines.
How do Linford and Calcifer feel about us now that we electrocuted them?
Are they alive?
They don't know it was us. They just know that they got shocked. So technically, we don't have to tell them shit.
Well, we came through. I think they knew it was us.
So they knew it was somebody evil. Not us.
They assume it was Tegan.
Tegan
Lenford.
can't cast magic like that.
Oh my god. Well, Tegan has her own path now to walk.
Yeah.
Tegan is now a rift hunter for Queen Mab. And that's a pretty tight leash. Unfortunately, you saw what happened to Vil when she failed to get Gravlets. So, I would say that should Revius accept it, Lenford will extend the offer to become a trustee on the board of Tau.
Wow.
And Calcif is more than willing to help Eleric remaster his spells. I would say that their opinions of the group have completely changed, a 180.
I'm so worried about like copies of Taladel staying somewhere. Like I just know how much archwizards want to just stay alive and continue. So there's like, even in this battle, there were 5 separate contingency plans, 3 clones and 2 like boxes of what if I get hurt.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine how much of that is left in the Mage's Tower.
Yeah. You would
Start a force.
That's
A
true.
task force or something.
Yeah. You would imagine that Queen Mab wants them gone too, so much like hunting Cinder, your first job, Tegan. Hunting down these sad copy simulacrums, because there is still one left in the Black Tower. He was calling to Tegan, and that's up to Jake to say whether or not Tegan uses that map. The map is the key to unlocking that simulacrum in the Black Tower, who's stuck behind the Feywild. So,
I mean,
Man, what a weird way for Tegan to have to go now, because she's essentially like murdering her friend over and over and over.
yeah.
Like, it's her own penance for all of her shittiness.
plus there's all of those zombie weird undead in the tower the floor that didn't collapse of Taladel's family.
I'm gonna be focusing on that.
Okay. I was going to say,
We'll handle
Kopesh, Father Krios left something for you. His quarters are now yours.
Oh, do I get all his wine and cheeses?
All of his wine and cheeses, for sure. He wants you to follow in his footsteps and become fat and lazy and happy.
I still gotta deal with Jareen, who got a promotion because I fucked up. So I have to deal with him on a regular basis.
Yep.
Shit.
Is there anything any of you would like your characters to do or become?
Well, definitely, like you mentioned, like even though Father Krios left everything to be, I'm thinking that in his footsteps, that Kopesh wants to be able to make certain that he can, like, he realized the kindness that he had was able to update and change him. So he's like, any new people who come into this, any new people who want to worship, or people who want to become like door guards, or even, he's like, I'm going to treat them with the same kindness Father Krios gave to me, because who knows what that can do for the world.
Excellent.
He wants to live up to the idols of his fallen master.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, before I answer this, do the townspeople know what we did? Or is this like
That's up to you guys.
Depends on if we want it to be public or not.
Because I'm assuming that Tegan's not really in town that much anymore.
No, Tegan's mostly disappeared.
Say I would.
So I imagine that there's like a lot of legends and rumors about what happened to her.
Oh, not at all. Not when Kopesh is involved. He's gonna tell. Oh, basically, she made some stupid agreement, and now she's on everything. That's basically. I'm basically. I'm telling the truth, but I'm doing it in a way that kind of slanders your sacrifice. Like, he made a deal, and now he has to like fulfill. Now she made a deal, she has to fulfill it. So now she's off like hunting things. It's not the lie. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
I imagine that she like comes back and like just keeps an eye on everybody every so often, just to make sure that Cure Hall's like safe, but she doesn't actually want to interact with anybody just because leaving everybody would be harder.
If I sense you, I'm going to hurl insults into the sky.
To be fair, Greg, if Kopesh gets strong enough, you could probably, her true name, you could probably just like bind her with magic.
Bind her just to insult her, and then like, okay, be on your way, and then just because I know what you're doing is important, but I'm not going to.
I imagine actually that Tegan and Kopesh like it's a game between them at this point. Like,
imagine
he does it every so often.
30 years down the line, we're like all level 20, and everybody's like, "Oh, look at these people! That's the leader of the Holy Hall." He just walks out, and then you walk out of a rift. We start fist fighting each other in front of everybody, and then an old Revius and Eleric have to break us up. Like, stop it! You guys are old now. Stop fighting.
Eleric, what do you think you would become? And this is very much so assume that through friendship you do restore yourself.
Yeah, probably
Tegan
make
still leaves
some...
the B&B to you, by the way.
Yeah, I heard that. Make some peace with my mom, and assuming that I have the capability of picking up a lot of the same level of spells that my predecessor did, learning that and then using it to better the community, better the information of the academia, and really just pushing magic further in our community. Like, it would be amazing to form a series of gates between towns or portals or something like that, so that there's more collaboration and commerce and stuff.
Excellent. Ashley, do you have anything to add for Revius?
Revius would probably accept the Tau job, but with a lot of conditions. The first thing he wants to do is try to get a system up and working to get the people back from the mines and transform them. He would probably ask the party to not tell everything to the town, specifically the Maker in the Mountains and Caroline the Water Spirit, because they've been chained once before and they could probably be captured again and used for evil. Who knows what? Just let the forces of nature be that. I don't know. After that, he would just do what he does. He'd be there for every person that they knew who comes back and is transformed back to life, back to the living, including Tegan's brother, Nipsey, Maddie, his friend.
Nipsey gets to live the rest of her life, right?
She does. Occasionally, a bottle of gin from the Feywild shows up from Tegan.
Aww.
That's some Feywild gin right there. That's gonna be hard stuff.
What happened to Norik? What's he doing?
Norik gets restored. I would say Norik is probably going to be the one spearheading the pollution cleanup. Especially since the Bowright family was technically, we didn't get into it, but they were prepping sewer systems so that they could steal their own coronite. So
That's true. Yeah.
I like to think the Bowright battle continues with Norik spearheading the change of the family. wanting to get back in and change things for the better for the town. Coronite is essentially disappearing
Banned,
now.
hopefully? Yeah.
Well, it was pretty much gone. So what is left? The Tau needs to be reorganized. They relied heavily on it. The supply of that stuff to Cragwatch, who is in combat with Tambria, that's going to change things. That might be the next game that I run, is how the war changes between those two nations. Yeah, I think that Norik is probably spearheading basically becoming the EPA, making sure that things are safe, because dumping that stuff in the river is what allowed this all to kind of spiral to begin with.
I will say at the
I
very
hope that there's
least,
a statue of Tegan in Founders by the Founders
Circle.
Fountain.
It will never happen. All your friends are in this
You're
fucking
not
city.
a founder!
No, it will never happen. If there's even an idea of you, like, I'll go in there and put facts against it. Listen,
Maybe-
this person doesn't even live here.
Maybe you'll have a bust in like the Arcanum and Supremum, but come on, Founder's Fountain.
And then I roll attack rolls against it, break it with my holy relic.
By the Thieves
That I
Guild,
hid.
then.
Nobody
Oh
knows
my
that I have it, because I'm not going to show the holy holic, because I'll be like, ooh, put that up with the relics. I'm like, no.
She has to be a legend of some kind. Like, there has to be, like...
As long
Yes,
as
your
you are,
story.
as long as
That's
you are
the
friends
legend.
with, as long as you are friends with this gnome, you are never going to have
Oh my
anything
God.
of goodness. You're going to be our friend, but you will not be a legend.
Your
I will not
father
let it
puts
happen.
one up, Jake, in the courtyard of the Powerhead Estate. There you go.
I go and pee on it every month.
I will say at the very least, I do have the image that Revius finally goes and gets his sibling out of Tambria.
Yeah, the war there is going to get worse, so that would be an
Yeah.
excellent next.
Yeah, especially if Eleric just starts putting up portals everywhere, better transportation. make
Well, I
the city-
imagine Norik would help you actually get her out.
Yeah, that'd be fair.
He doesn't like to smuggle people, but he'll do it.
Well, it's even easier now. You can't even fail. You just zip, zip.
Yeah.
As long as you have Mab's blessing.
Is there a like a future outcome of the city and Tambria and Cragwatch and everything? Do you have ideas for what?
Nah,
Like,
that'll-
oh, the war takes and consumes everything, or like,
that'll be the next campaign if I do run something over there. As far as Kier Hall, I think because of your success and because of at least the partial saving of Eleric, it will become sort of an arcane hub. It's going to be like the City of Doors, especially if Eleric pursues those goals. He has lifetimes of supplies and knowledge locked away in that tower, and with 50 years he'll be able to advance the town centuries in magic. So I think that Kier Hall in general will become a very safe magical hub. The war between Cragwatch and Tambria will dictate sort of the rest of that, because I don't know. I think Cragwatch is going to be upset with Kier Hall for no longer supplying Coronite armament, but it ran out, so tough titty. I don't know exactly what fallout will come from that, but the Goliaths, they are conquerors, so I'm sure that some attacks will befall Kier Hall.
What about Pal Zion?
TBD.
He's just chilling with a giant.
Yeah.
Actually, that whole building is collapsed.
That's true. You don't know if he got out, but let's face it, I have a soft spot for Palace Zion.
he's
I
gonna live
imagine
another
that Tegan-
200 years.
You don't say.
I imagine
I'm
Tegan and him
totally
became
surprised.
friends somehow.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Palace Zion's great-great-grandson.
He looks exactly the same. He's got like a ring on his hand and like withered flesh somewhere.
Is it the One Ring?
I feel like he would go and find, like, in the corner, he'd go find Bard somewhere and just hangs out with him and eat his food and then comes back and fucks us up.
Yeah, who knows? Pal Zion's my favorite character to just find a way to
Stay in.
insert him just for a little bit of fun and then disappear him.
Yep. It's kind of just a great troublemaker.
Friends, I must go and do house stuff.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks for sticking around a little late, Bryce.
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it. That was so much fun.
Yeah. Well,
So many
Hey, did we level
for
up?
you to carry forward into into more games.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep updating that wiki. And we're going to keep developing the world. And who knows, in a few years.
If I
You know.
see, if I look in the wiki and it sounds out that I've died, I'm flying up to Pennsylvania.
Oh, we all have to die at some point.
Kopesh
I mean, I
died
bet-
of gonorrhea at the happy age of 75.
Okay. All right, that's happily enough.
I'm
That's
kidding,
good.
I'm kidding.
I'm just making sure I'm not like 28 and then I died because I tripped on a hot knife.
I do
Well,
actually have one more question.
Yeah.
Does Tegan does she get any kind of magical life extending capability because of her being this